Welcome to the Mobile Funnel Tournament. It is time for the full race. My name is Samuel Pekka, and today we're going to be here at Forest Valley, home of Tree, for this intense race battle with only 12 laps to shoot out here inside of the dome. And let's see how these marbles are going to get racing within their 12 lap shootout. Like I said, it's home of Tree, so let's see if that marble will be able to get what he wants at his home floor. As you see, there goes all the marbles. They're all lined up and they're ready for the first lap of race number 1. Dolphin took pole position in the qualifiers, and here we go. Away we go. Same thing, you know. I don't know which one you prefer to say, but hey, here we go. Right now, that's someone that takes the lead going inside of that red dish right now. There's space. There comes Juice already in there. Let's see who will set the fastest lap time to begin, and it will be Juice. 26.93 will be the fastest lap time given so far. Juice starts off with the fastest lap time. Every other marble coming in right now. I think that's Glare, the defending champions. Here comes Polar Sky dropping in. Cardboard and every other marble coming in too. Right now to begin, Tree is in second to last as Blizzard goes last so far in that first lap. We will see how it changes though in the upcoming laps, because we've only got 12 here in this intense race battle here in race number 1. And here we go for the second lap. Away we started. And I think that was Tree that was about to take that lead, but it's not Tree. It looked like Chemicals in there, try to skim the edge a little bit for all these other marbles. Here comes Tidepool. Can Tidepool be able to grab it? No, that's Wave that's able to grab the lead down there. We saw a lot of great competition being in this Mobile Funnel Tournament last year. Glare, the defending champions, able to take the lead going into lap number 3. Ice is in last place. There's Rainforest beating out Tidepool. Nice move there by Rainforest. Tidepool did it excellent too. Ice, by the way, is in dead last right now. Space goes up there. And then you got Juice and Cardboard finishing the course too. So Ice will, like we said, go last place. And that's how lap 2 is going to be able to begin. Now let's see how lap number 3 starts off and is able to end off technically out here. Lap number 3, who's got it? Glares up in first place. Let's see if he'll be able to maintain that. The defending champions already defending right now as Cardboard takes the lead. Glare once again in the top 5. Amazing job by that marble right there. And I think he's going to get first. Yes, he will. Speaking of, Space is in second place. That looks like Egg that's coming in. Everybody has a swarm of marbles getting inside of there. The winner here will be Juice, it looks like, but he doesn't beat out his fastest lap time. 26.93 is a great lap time. Nobody was able to beat that out yet. But we'll see in these upcoming laps if they will. Here comes Galactic being in dead last right now. Egg finishes. Here's Tidepool with an excellent corner cut. Then you got Tree. Then here comes Blizzard. Excellent job by those marbles, respectfully dominating their positions. Galactic is not in last anymore. Polar Sky finishes, and then Ice again. Last place again for Ice. Not good for that marble so far, but he still can make it up because we still have a lot of laps left. And look at this. We're already on lap 4. Check this out, you know. Juice is able to take the lead going into this lap. Away we go for the 4th lap out of 12. Ice manages to take the lead. He's tired of being in last place. Tidepool with an excellent hit. Here comes Tree too. And then here comes Rainforest with an excellent move to get inside and take the lead. There's Tidepool that was in there. We also have Dolphin that's also in there taking the pole position in the qualifiers. And let's see what Rainforest is going to do here. It looks like they're going to be able to take the win. Yes, it will be. And then you got Wave right there. Cardboard. Oh, every marble's just trying to drop in. There comes 5th out of those deadly marbles right there. Well, they ain't deadly, but you know what I mean, pretty much. And then all these other marbles are just going throughout this course right now. There's space. And yes, there will be space, and you got Ice and then Sublime in last. So Ice is technically not in last this time, as Sublime will be the honors of that this time. And yes, their Sublime finishes, and that's the end of that lap. Moving on to lap number 5. These laps are going to go by very quickly, and they already are going by very quickly because they're already in lap 5. Rainforest takes the lead going into this lap. Amazing job by that marble right there. Rainforest trying to show his potential right now. Space able to get the lead here inside of this lap right now. And now it's going to be, since the swarm of marbles are coming in, Polar Sky now with the lead. We've rarely seen him have the lead, you know. He has not won a marble race at all, actually, on this channel. As Glare, the defending champions, again, they're just dominant right now. Sublime coming in. There comes Galactic. And then here comes the other marbles immediately right after. Amazing and gorgeous good job by Glare. Speaking of taking that top spot so far. And Ice, it looks like he's going to be in last place again. Not again. That's like the third time he came in last place in this race. So far, you know Ice does not like last place. He wants to make up for it in these upcoming laps as we move on to lap number 6. Who's going to be able to take home the win? Oh, no marbles are going. Don't worry. There they go. As we now begin this lap. Let's see what surprises awaits us here. Wave looked like to take the lead, but got pushed out by a swarm of marbles. Cardboard was the honors in that to take the lead. Here comes Wave, though, back at ya for the lead. Speaking of, Wave and Dolphin, can be confusing. And we also have Blizzard and Egg that also can be confusing here. So excuse our commentary in case we mix up those marbles. As Glare once again, that dominant marble. Again, he has really stepped up. Okay, the defending champions acting like they are defending champions. They are playing like they are defending champions. You know, and Isis this time is not in last. He's trying to avoid that last place spot, but he is in the bottom 3. He's with Tree, as Tree beats him to the finish line. And I think that's Egg right there. Yes, it's going to be Egg. Oh my goodness. Ice is just tired of getting last. Another last place and another lap for Ice. That is not looking good for Ice. If he keeps this up, he'll be getting last place throughout the full entire race. But we won't know that because he still has more laps to see if he can make that last place up. Lap number 7 starts off with all the marbles getting inside that blue funnel. Tree was in there in second place. Here comes Glare trying to deny his defending championship ring, and look at that. He can't be denied. Actually, Glare taking that lead once again, and I think he might be able to take it inside of lap number 8 because this is lap 7, and he will. Wave was putting a little bit of pressure on Glare, but it didn't work out as planned, as Glare was able to defend off Wave and take home the win. There goes all the other marbles trying to finish this course right now. Let's see who will be able to be in last. Ice is not in last this time, so that's the good news right there. He's out of last for once at least. I mean, like, not for once because I think he did that twice, as Galactic now has the honors of being in last place. Moving on so far, this is an excellent race battle so far here in the Forest Valley, especially this year's Marble Funnel Tournament. It's more battles because everybody's trying to chase after Glare. You know, he's a defending champion from last year, and you know they're gonna be right after him, as it looks like that was Dolphin that was able to take the lead going into the blue funnel dish. And now Sublime, just barely beating out Space, because Space was going to grab that, but Space did not. It is Sublime that takes that lead. Everybody coming inside of that red dish. The winner will be Galactic. Galactic coming out of extremely nowhere, but is able to take the win so far. And everybody's just going down that funnel right now. As Juice makes a hit, he's up there. He was up there in that blue funnel, but now he just made a hit. But I think that doesn't help him at all. We will see what happens here. Ice will be now finishing. Polar Sky beats Ice. And then here comes the last 2 marbles to finish in this lap. before moving on to the next lap. You know, Juice just finished just now. So that's going to be that lap, and now we're moving on to the final few laps here. Now we're getting into lap number 9, so just about like 3 more laps remaining, and we will determine the podium for the top 3 that will be able to get it here at the home of Trees Forest Valley. Let's see who's got it as we now move into this 9th lap as Cardboard with the lead. Excellent cut by Cardboard, is able to take it. Glare is also in there with Tree. Looks like Blizzard's also in there. Cardboard. Also, who's going to be swarming that edge for that lead? Oh, that looked like Chemical. Too far to tell from my angle, but it looked like Chemical was able to take it. And the other marble coming inside right now, Juice, now managing to hit a nice hit on space to send him to last place already. Here's Polar Sky trying to get inside, and yes, he will be able to beat out Juice. And with that being said, Space will come last. And with only about 3 more laps left to go. This was actually one of the biggest laps right here. And now we have the final 3 biggest laps of this teamwork. No, not this teamwork. This Marvel final tournament in this race so far. We begin lap number 10 off with an excellent starting grid monster right there. Actually, I don't even know if it was a monster. Ice takes the lead. You know he's tired of being in last place, so he's able to take the lead. He wasn't in last place for the majority, like the last lap. He was not. He takes the lead again. Here comes Juice in second place. There goes all the other marbles. We got Egg that's also in there. We got Blizzard that's trying to get inside, but he can't right now. But further down below, who's going to win that? That battle belongs to Polar Sky. For the first time, he wins a race here on this channel. Crazy right there. We barely see him win a race on this channel, but look at that. He won one here in the Marble Fall Tournament this year. He had to wait till this year just to grab it. As we see who grabs last place, will be Rainforest or Chemical. It will be Chemical, the 8th place marble that finished in the qualifiers so far. And now he's in dead last right now. Let's see if he can be able to make up that dead last position. You already know. 2 more laps remaining. We are inside of lap number 11. So this is the second to last lap in Space. Amazing cut right there. Oh, what happened? What happened there? The sky rail literally went haywire off of what happened to the toy. Wait a minute. That ain't good so far. Trying to distract the track, trying to distract the marbles, but the marbles are still going. Hey, it didn't do anything to the marble track, so we're still racing. Let's see who's able to take the lead going into the final lap. It's Tidepool. Tidepool comes on in, then Glare, then Wave. If it was that order in the last lap, it would be that order, and it would be a podium being given to all 3 of those marbles. And we still have 1 more lap remaining, so it's not going to be a podium given unless you get through the final lap. Which the final lap is going to be key. Here we go. This is now time for the final lap as Tidepool manages to take the lead going into the final lap. Let's see what Glare does here as we move on to the last lap of race number 1 here at Forest Valley so far. Oh, once again, the toy. Whoa, wait a minute. We got word that the sky roll just messed up in the blocks. Also, that was supporting them just got a little bit of the debris action. Not good right there. Might have to check the replay footage on that one. I mean, like, we don't have like another angle. But if we did, then we would have checked the replay footage on that. I think we still will be able to. But further below, it looks like Cardboard's gonna get this win, followed by Galactic and Wave, it looked like, down there. So those 3 will be our podium marbles as every other marble comes down the course trying to finish up the race. And there they go. You know, that is an excellent race. Tree is gonna finish in the bottom 4 spots. And then there goes Egg, and then I think Rainforest is gonna come, yes. And Ice just couldn't keep up the last places. It will be in last for this race. And that's the end of a great race 1. Forest Valley comes to a close, but let's first see the debris that was down here. Yeah, you can see the blocks Skyro plus the toy was overreacting. And now we got to see the replay. Here comes the replays that's just about to show from what happened at the start of the 12th lap, the final lap of this race here at Forest Valley. And let's see right here, as you pay attention to the marbles, you can see the toy just flying up on top. If you don't pay attention to them, then your Skyro just went big sap. And I think off screen, that's when the blocks, yep, right there, has really impacted them. But the race still went on. So congratulations. With that being said, we are going to move into the total standings. But first, the standings of the race one, of course. Cardboard able to win with Galactic and Wave coming in second and third. Now, the total standings is the exact same from how the standings started off. So that's how we get things started. Cardboard leads it by 6 over Galactic and Wave following. We'll see you for the next race. Peace out, everybody. After a nice qualifying round in the Marble Funnel Tournament here at Blizzard Ice Cream, we've turned our attention to the race. It is time for race number 2. As you saw, all of the marbles are already ready to compete. As we look at our total standings, Cardboard gets the lead by 6 points, as you see, over Galactic, with Wave in third place. And now it's time for the race to begin. I'm Sam Lopeka, and we've got a great lap shootout. There's only 13 laps, so all of these marbles are really ready to go. Tidepool took down the pole position in the qualifying, but will he be able to win? Or will another marble win? We will find out in our 13-lap shootout that is underway right now. Lap number 1 has begun as Space takes the lead. There goes Cardboard in second place early on. And all the other marbles now dropping in. That was Dolphin that was down there, Tree, and every other marble coming in right now. Who's going to be able to take the lead going into the second lap? Looks like Cardboard, takes the lead right there. Gets the fastest lap time to begin things off. Let's see if anybody will be able to beat out that lap time. That was about 23 seconds actually. 23.71. So far, and let's see if any other marble will be able to beat out that in the upcoming laps. As we move on to lap number 2, Ice not doing well so far, as he just had last place in Forest Valley one race ago, and that wasn't good so far, as you saw. As we saw at the start so far, as we now get race number 2, it's lap 2 time, as every marble is ready to go. Blizzard trying to take advantage of his home floor right now. Every marble's in there. Looked like Chemical or Sublime actually came out of the funnel first. Let's see who's going to be able to take it inside of that funnel. Blizzard or Egg actually looking like to have that lead right there. It looks like Egg. Galactic is up top in last place right now. And no, it's not going to be Egg. Tree takes home that win. Galactic in last, but does make a hit on Tidepool, sending him all the way to, well, just making another great check in just in the bottom 5 for Galactic. Every other marble now completing the course, and as Tidepool finishes in last place. He got 12th in Forest Valley, but he'll be able to try to see if he can stay dominant here in the race battles as we now move on to lap number 3 out of 13. Tree takes the lead. There every marble goes. Oh, a little cluster jam a little bit by Juice and Rainforest. That was up there in that funnel. Lair's struggling to get down the course, but now he finally goes. Every other marble now inside of that second dish right now, that yellow funnel that's really going to take marbles all matters into their hands here at Blizzard's home floor. Wave will take the lead going into lap number 4. All of the marbles now finishing the course if they can. There goes Blizzard. There goes Space right now. And then here comes all the others. We've got Glare, the defending champion. We got Polar Sky plus Tidepool that is completing the course right now. And then you've got the other marbles respectfully. There they go though. As we've seen great laps so far. Galactic coming in 15th place with Ice got last place in the first race. He's trying to not get last place anymore, because you already know what happened here in the race. And whoa, Galactic just fell off the course, and I think he's got a hard hit to the ground a little bit. We may have to check up on Galactic later on, and that's not good so far for Galactic. He rolls right off the course. Might have to check out the replay. Back to the race. Looks like Blizzard is somebody taking the lead. It's not Blizzard, it's Egg that was in that lead, and he takes fastest lap, 23.61. Awesome job by Egg. Let's see if anybody will be able to beat that out as every marble commits the course. But we still have concern from Galactic, and we hear right now that he has a head injury, actually a concussion down there after that huge fall right there. Around the course, just couldn't stay on. As here's Polar, Sky finishing, Space finishing, and Sublime finishing in dead last. Well, it's not good for Sublime. Well, all these other marbles wouldn't have been so good for either. And then you can see Galactic just with that concussion injury. Let's look up the replay of exactly what happened here. As you can see, to start lap 4, this is where all the marbles start going. Galactic, look at him in 15th place. Oh, just swimming right out of that little contact. Once again, you see it one more time. That was a big fall right down there. Galactic not able to get up, so he's going to be taken to the medical training room to see if he can tackle that concussion right there. But all the other marbles are ready to finish these laps. Not good for Galactic, because he's not going to be able to knock on any points for this round particularly, or this race I should say, as we now move into lap number 5 as all the marbles get through. Once I hear an update on Galactic, I will tell you guys what happened with Galactic, if he's going to be whatever update for Galactic. We will tell you that just shortly. Right now, all the marbles going in. Juice resetting the fastest lap time, 23.56. Man, everybody's trying to reset fastest lap, trying to get as many points as possible. You can get points off of fastest lap. You get 1 bonus point if you're able to take down the fastest lap. That goes for qualifying number 2. Every single time you get fastest lap, you will get a bonus point. So whoever resets that fastest lap by the end of this race will get the bonus point, as Wave now finishes in dead last. Every marble getting inside. Looks like Juice finished first place. Juice only got 9th in race 1. Now let's see what's going to happen in these final few laps. Lap number 6 we're on. They are rolling. There they go. We got Sublime that was coming in there. Juice. No, it's Rainforest that takes the lead. Going inside. Oh, another marble fell off of the course trying to get inside of that funnel right now. See, he seems to be okay, but we haven't heard anything about Galactic yet. But like I said, once we hear about him, we will definitely tell you the update, as Chemical looked like to take the win down there further below. We got Glare, the defending champion, in 2nd place, and then all the other marbles just barely getting down there inside their course, inside their ratio races. Egg, Tree, and Ice are the last 3. Ice is still trying to figure out how he's going to be able to get out of the last place. The question is, will he be able to get out of the last place by the end of these laps, by the end of this race? We'll see. As you see right here, there's Sublime right there getting off the course down there, but he seems fine compared to what Galactic did in lap 4. He's been out since then, so no updates on him yet. Maybe after this lap we might have an update as Egg or Blizzard taking lead. It's kind of tight to tell between either Egg or Blizzard, because they're both kind of the same marble, but Egg got those color bits right there. Juice in Space fighting, battling for last place. Polar Sky looking like to win that. No, it's Ice. Ice wins a race. I can't believe it. He's a last in the standings, and he goes to first place, but can he keep that up throughout the final course of these laps in this race? I mean, like, Ice with an excellent lead, but it doesn't really matter if you don't keep it inside of the final few laps. You got to be able to keep it. If you don't, then you'll just drop a lot of positions as Space now finishes in dead last. So far already, all these marbles already ready to compete. And now there's the update. We just got an update for Galactic. I just heard it. And the update is that Galactic does have a concussion, so he will not be back in these final few laps right here. He'll be out potentially for race number 3 also. I believe so. And well, he will be out for this race, but race 3, he looks like he's going to also be out. We haven't found an update if he's going to be out for race 3 yet, but he's questionable as Blizzard resets the fastest lap time, 22:40. Everybody just resetting these fastest lap times. It's actually 22:40, but still, wow, these fastest lap times just reset by a lot of immobiles. That's going to make the crowd happy right there. You can hear them storming and screaming for Blizzard as his home crowd takes home the fastest lap time, resetting that 22:40. Now back to Galactic's update. Like I said, he will not be back inside of this race right now. He will not be. Like I said, he will not be back. But he's still questionable about race 3. But while the few of these laps are going, we'll see if I hear the update on race 3. If I do, I will tell you, just like I told you the update just now, as a cardboard takes the lead and another marble falls off the course. Pretty much the same spot. It looked like Chemical this time, not Sublime, because Sublime just tried to manifest destiny that, but just couldn't. As Space goes through right now, and he takes home what he takes home. Every other marble trying to complete the course. Indeed. There they go, and let's see how these final 5 marbles will compete. Crashing through this course, we got Egg that finishes right now. Tree in there. Ice, though, not doing well after winning a lap here in Blizzard Ice Cream. There's Dolphin that's going inside of the last place position right there. As you can see, there's Marble getting a little bit unraveled. Actually, that looked like Wade. That did not look like the marbles that we was thinking of, as we move on to lap number 10. Oh, look at that. I just got another confirmation update. That Galactic with that concussion in lap 4, that's where he got the concussion. With that concussion that Galactic grabbed, he would not be in race number 3. So with that being said, he will not be able to race qualifier in race 3 as Glare wins this lap right here. So Galactic will not be able to race in race 3 or qualify in race 3. So he won't be doing anything in race 3. So he'll be out for race number 3. It's official, and that's not going to be changed. As Ice, he's just really crazy getting those second to last place finishes. He's just really crazy. He just likes those type of last minute, last race, whatever finishes. As Egg now finishes in last place. Ice finished right before him, but Ice does not know what his strategy is as we move into the final few laps. Galare took the lead inside of these laps, and it's not Egg. It looked like Egg from that point of view, but Space takes the lead going inside. Space needs a good result. He's in 8th in the standings. Glare, by the way, is going to go to the next lap with the fastest lap time. What an amazing job by Glare. 21:36. Or it looked like 5:6 actually, but still Glare was able to take down the fastest lap inside of these races. Just 2 more laps remain. As Ice now finally doesn't finish in the bottom 2. He finishes in the bottom 4 this time. There's Rainforest, and here's Sublime and Chemical trying to finish the course as we move on into the final 2 laps of Blizzard Ice Cream. A 13-lap shootout. It's dominant so far, as if you're just tuning in to this race just now, then you wouldn't know that Galactic got hurt. Galactic got hurt inside of lap number 4 inside of this race. So he got a concussion protocol out for race number 3 as all the marbles getting inside of their funnels, their respectful funnels, as everybody trying to complete it. Isis in there with Cardboard down there, who's going to win this lap. Cardboard with an excellent cutout. So Cardboard is now going to be moving on into the final lap with the lead. Every other marble trying to get what they want inside of these intense race battles. As you see, there goes Chemical, or actually no, that was Tidal before Chemical, or not Chemical, but that's Sublime. And then we got the last two marbles, Egg finishing in dead last, Juice, who got 9th in the first race, and the Egg, who finishes with last place in that lap, or 14th in the first race. Now it's time for the final lap. It's all one or done. Glare is everywhere. We're taking the lead right back. Glare now with the lead as every other marble tries to get down there right now. Every other single marble is down there. Ice is in last again. And who's going to win? Juice. Looking like he's going to win with Space in second. And Glare taking the bronze. So that's going to be Juice's gold medal. Another great Juice gold. Well, Juice gets his first gold medal. Space with his first medal. And then Glare with an excellent bronze. So all of them actually got their first medal, if you actually would unexpectedly say it just like that. But with that being said, 59 seconds already passed right now for Ice trying to get inside, and he will finish this course just strong out of these medals. Amazing job by all of these marbles getting down. You see the stands at the race 2, and yes, Galactic is out for race number 3. He will not be able to race in that race or qualify either or in that race. What an excellent race win for Juice. And let's see how that results in the standings. Look at that. Juice jumped 7 spots up into second place. We got Space jumping 4 spots up into 4th. And everybody's jumping up wherever they jump up to. Chemical and Sublime dropped to 12th and 13th respectfully. And then Wave and Dolphin dropped to 5th and 6th respectfully also. Tidepool moving 3 spots up into 8th. We will see you for the next race. Peace out, everybody. Welcome to the big race here inside of Galaxy Circle, home of Galactic, who is unfortunately out because of his injury in the last race. Let's look at the total standings right here. As you can see, Cardboard in the lead by 6 points over Juice, and you got Glare in third. Juice up in 7 spots. You can see that. Space in 4th. Wave Dolphin running out the top 6 so far. As you can see, Galactic got out because of his injury in the last race. But now we are ready to go here at Galaxy Circle. This is a 10-lap shootout. Every other marble is ready to go. I'm Samuel Pekka, and let's begin the first lap out of 10 as we get things started. Cardboard with the pole position marble going through, and not right now. He doesn't have the lead. Polar Sky did in that first funnel. So far, these marbles are going to get very, very physical here inside of this, as Rainforest drops in with the fastest lap with 19.62. See if anybody will be able to beat that out in the laps upcoming. But the reason why we only have 15 marbles is, once again, as we said, Galactic got an injury in lap number 4 of race 2. That was this concussion, so he's out for this race. So we only have 15 marbles competing. If you're wondering why we have 15 marbles competing, but there's the 15 that qualified. So it's time to get right into the racing. As we now have lap 2, Rainforest leads the pack. Let's see if we'll keep it inside of this next race. Let's see, or lap, I should say. Dolphin now with an early lead. There goes all the other marbles trying to pummel their way inside. Waves in there, Blizzards in there, Eggs in there, especially Tidepool being in there. And that's going to be Wave that's going to take home fastest lap. Also 19.50, beating out Rainforest's fastest time. Now Wave now holds fastest lap. Let's see if the other marble just trying to complete this finish line course. Oh, Ice with a nice beat out over Glare, the defending champions. The Rainforest dropped from first to last. That is not good there for Rainforest, but he's not going to be able to bring it back in these upcoming laps as we now move in to the next lap. We are now in lap number 3, 1 of 10. Let's see who's going to be able to win it out of all of these laps. Tidpool actually was stuck there as the other marble comes on through inside of that red funnel dish. There's a tree that's in there. Cardboard also with Dolphin and Tidepool. But Wave, once again, he resets his fastest lap time. Look at that. 18.49. Amazing job there by Wave. He resets his fastest lap time because he did take down the last lap. And as Rainforest now tries to finish, of course, right in front of Glare, who's going to beat Ice in the finish line. Ice has a tendency of coming in last place. We've seen that in the last couple of races, like at Forest Valley, and even back one race ago at Blizzard Ice Cream. He just can't get out of that last place vicinity. He's got to step it up here in these next laps if he doesn't want to get out of last by the end of this race. Lap 4 has begun now. Tree's still up there and needs help going down. There goes all of the marbles. Cardboard with the great lead. Here's Polar Sky in second. There's Space coming in third. Or actually, that's Dolphin that's coming in third. As all of these other marbles getting through. Egg resetting the fastest lap time. 14.76. Nice job there by Egg. Amazing. And I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat out what Egg just put up. Wave's fastest lap time was going to be the fastest lap time, but Egg. Amazing job right there in that lap. And now we're moving on to the next lap. So far, I like how Egg is doing amazing right here inside of this race as lap number 5 comes in. Oh, we have the little jumble here in lap number 5, but the race is still going. As the other marble now depicts on their culture of racing. I mean, I got no marbles, technically don't have culture, but hey, what can I say? Cardboard wins this lap. Glare in second place, followed by the other marbles. There they go. We got Polar Sky now finishing. We got Egg, Blizzard, both those two teams respectfully now finishing in their respectable spots. Juice, and then Ice once again. Ice cannot just get out of last place. Ice just stuck in that last place possession once again. Ice needs to step it up. Once again, like we talked about it. He had a little bit of an impact in this race right here. Cardboard, by the way, he bumped right into Dolphin, is able to take the lead, but everybody pummels Cardboard, and now it looks like Sublime or Chemical, one of the two, gets that win right there. Kind of tough to tell. Looks like Sublime got that one. Glare is now in second place, and all the other marbles now finishing the course. Space, there goes Ice, there goes Wave, and then there you see those other competitors, especially the marbles that are trying to finish this course. You can see that right there. They want the look in their eyes to winning and trying to at least take down the defending champions Glare so far. The defending champion Glare, actually, I should say. Lap number 7 out of 10 now starts with all the marbles going down this funnel track. 2 funnels, just 1 chute. That's all you got. Tidepool barely holds on to the lead. Ice, by the way, is not in last place. That's a good sign for him. He's got to keep up. Glare is just beating everybody to the finish line. We've been seeing that a lot. Glare just takes over and takes back the lead right then and there. And these last 3 marbles got to finish the course before we move in to the final few laps of this race here at Galaxy Circle. It's not good for Galactic because the home fans really wanted Galactic to participate, but he couldn't because of the injury. So he got ruled out, and he'll probably be back for race 4 in sometime soon. As now we have lap number 8 out of 10. All of these marbles going in, and we had a cluster jam up at the top of the funnel right before entering inside of that funnel. But now we don't, as every marble gets inside. Looks like briefly Cardboard took the lead. Glare, another dominant performance. He's going to take this one going into the next lap. There's the other marbles coming on in. There's Chemical. We got Space that drops in. Egg, along with Cardboard and Tidepool. And the other marble trying to finish this glorious, great course down the chute. As long as you finish the funnel, you're able to finish down that chute. Wow, Rainforest, man, he's a big competitor, but Glare is just the defending champion. You can tell right now. Glare is just dominant so far. These marbles are just going through, and they want to win. As now we have lap number 9. We got 2 more laps remaining here at the Galaxy Circle. This one and one more remaining after. Glare taking another great lead. Polar Sky just barely following him in second place, and then the jam continues right there for the marbles. But Glare doesn't really care. He wants to take that lead, and can he? No, he can't. Polar Sky with an excellent move right there to take the lead going into the final lap. Polar Sky with a brilliant move as he takes it. There goes on the marbles. There goes Rainforest. Passing in. And did you just see that pass down there? There's Dolphin now coming in. Then you got Ice. And then there's Sublime and Space finishing it up. We got one more lap remaining. Let's see which marble is able to take it home. And which 3 will be able to get on the top step or the middle steps of the podium. As you can see right now, let's see who's gonna grab the podium spots in this final lap right now. It's the shootout for the win. Wave. Well, actually, that's Sublime taking the lead down there. Glare in there. Tide Pool. We got Cardboard. The other marbles are just pummeling in there. Tide Pool. No, he does not do it. What a win. What a win. And then we got Glare in second place, by the way. Tide Pool finishing third. But it looked like Chemical is able to win this race. Amazing job by Chemical. Once again, we said Glare in second place. And then we got Tide Pool finishing off with a nice bronze. So look at that. Gold, silver, bronze belongs respectfully to Chemical, Tide Pool, and Glare. And they can really participate and hinge inside. And yet, as you see right there, Chemical is able to win with Glare and Tide Pool in second and third, respectfully. Then you got Polar Sky, Wave, Tree, Egg, and Cardboard running out the top 8. Races are complete right here. Actually, this one is as we move into race 4. But first, let's check out the total standings. Glare moves up into the lead. Look at that. 5 points over Cardboard. Wave in third. Then you got Juice, Chemical, and Tide Pool, respectfully 4th, 5th, 6th places. And then you got Space in 8th, all the way down to Ice in dead last. As you can see, we got some more racing coming on, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe so you won't miss the latest videos. See you later, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the Marble Funnel Tournament. We are back here for the Sleet Hill Race 4, the full entire race here. Let's see if these marbles will be able to get their lap shootout here at the home of Polar Sky. Polar Sky's down in 9th, but the total standings show that Glare is in the lead by 6 points over Cardboard, with Wave in 3rd and Chemical in 4th. These marbles are ready to get going here inside of this intense lap shootout. It is ready and it's go time for these marbles. Let's see which marble will get the best out the gate. I'm Samuel Pekka, and we are ready to get going here inside of our 11-lap shootout here at race 4 here at Sleet Hill, which is underway right now. There goes all of the marbles right now as Cardboard takes the early lead inside of that first funnel. Now gets through that snake, and now in that final stretch, who's going to take the lead? It's Dolphin that's going to take it, going inside of lap number 2. 16.19 is the fastest lap time so far. Let's see if anybody will be able to beat that out so far. Sublime, by the way, comes last. Ice has to avoid grabbing glass like every single time we see that marble be gaining last. I don't know why, but hey, that marble's been just grabbing last place. He didn't get last place in lap 1, so that's good. But let's see what happens in lap 2. Anything else could change. Cardboard once again with the early lead. This time Glare was there in second place. Space coming in there. Trees in there. Rainforest is in there. Which marble will be able to swarm inside that funnel first? Looked like that was Wave, but nobody was able to get the fastest lap time there. As every marble down goes through, there goes Space trying to beat the other marbles. There's Juice that goes down there. And there's the last 2 marbles, followed, by Tree. Tree, a big factory marble, but he's in last place right now. We'll see if he can maintain to overtake that in the upcoming laps. Lap number 3 out of 11. See these marbles get down. Oh, it looked like a jump a little bit up down that track for Tide Pool. But hey, we don't count that a little bit as a disqualification. As Rainforest did take the lead early on. There goes Ice in there. Juice is in there. Juice about to take the win. No, it's Wave. Wave wins that one with the nice fastest lap with a 48.4. Amazing job there by Wave as every other marble now comes through. Full marbles needing to complete this lap right now. Cardboard and Sublime, the final two. Cardboard finishing, and now there goes Sublime. There goes all of those other great marbles that's ready to participate, trying to get intense battles and intense point action. Remember, Glare is up in that standings, and he's taking that lead. He's trying to show why he's the defending champion as we move on to the 4th lap right here. All of these other marbles, Juice taking that lead. There's Blizzard in 2nd place. Looked like that was Blizzard, or that was Egg in 1 to 2. Sorry, my commentary gets mixed up a little bit. Sublime takes the lead going inside of the next lap. Tree, by the way, is slow, going in last place right now as all the other marbles come through. Juice beats Rainforest. I don't know how that works, but hey, it did. As Rainforest now finishes, and there goes Tree. But in early stages of these laps, so far, we're seeing some great race battles that we're supposed to see here inside of this marble funnel tournament. Now we're here in lap number 5 out of 11. Let's see which marble gets the better launch, gets the better launch out the gate here. Rainforest, another great launch out the gate, taking that lead, followed by Polar Sky, the home crowd trying to do what he does, but Glare with an excellent cut, and he'll take the lead. So far for all of these other marbles. Tree once again in last place. Not good. Dead last place for that marble, but every other marble trying not to get last place. But Tree managing to go weaving in and out and sending Ice to the dead last mansion. And that's a good move right there by Tree. Speed, especially great intensity right there by that marble. As we now move on to lap number 6. These laps are going to be going by very fast right now. Glare taking that lead. So he'll be able to keep it. Look like Polar Sky takes the lead now. And there goes all of the other marbles. Chemical following closely behind by Rainforest and Tree and Dolphin, who just takes the lead right inside. With Glare in 2nd place. There goes Polar Sky finishing, and every marble elsewhere finishing. Amazing move there by Dolphin. Amazing is really a big word that we like to say in marble racing history. Now throughout this course right here, we still got a few more intense laps here in this action. So now we're here in lap 7, and we will be rolling. Let's get it going as all of these other marbles trying to get inside this course. Rainforest now with the lead. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it. And no, it will not. That looked like crazy marbles. It wasn't Rainforest. You definitely tell you that. You got to take over whoever had that lead down there. I didn't even know who had that lead. Speaking of, in all these marble racing communities right here. Polar Sky finishing the course in last. That's not good for the home crowd so far. As all the other marbles trying to get inside. Oh, look like Sublime took that win in lap 7. Cardboard in 2nd place. Those marbles signing on the grid into lap 8. Taking that better launch out the gate. That's Tide Pool taking that lead early on. Every other marble trying to get inside too, trying to beat the Tide Pool with an excellent move. Beats out the fastest lap time. 14.78. Tide Pool with an excellent move there. Tide Pool, a very great marble that can really steal races between any other marbles. Trajectory right there, but amazing job. Oh, what a nice finish, by the way, by those final 2 marbles inside of that race battle there. That's good for those, but we still have a few more laps remaining before we determine which marbles will be on the podium. Tide Pool took the lead going into this lap. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it. Chemical now with the lead. There's Polar Sky in 2nd place, but there goes all of the other marbles trying to get inside right now here in This lava Polar Sky takes the lead. Wow, that the fans are going to definitely be happy about that. Polar Sky taking the lead, going inside of lap 10. What an amazing job there by Polar Sky. Amazing. What performance there we've seen Polar Sky do inside of this marble race community here. Amazing job there. As we do have, well, whatever we have down here in lap number 10 here in race 4. Oh, we got a cluster jam in lap 10. we never barely been able to see anything else, but all the marbles like just skimming me in there, trying to get in there. We tried to get in there too. The Glare taking that lead, looks like, and yes, it will be. Whoa, that was close too. About the other marble trying to gain on Glare, trying to overtake him. But it doesn't look like it, as Glare did take that lead, as there goes all the other marbles. Final 2 marbles trying to complete this course. Tide Pool, along with Juice, now trying to complete this course. And at 37 seconds already of the time, let's see what happens inside of the final lap 2. It's lap 11. Glare taking the lead. Will he be able to keep it? Ooh, marbles came off the track there. That's Tree and Rainforest. Glare once again in that lead. Here's Ice. There's Tide Pool. And every marble chair, they're swarming inside. The winner is going to belong to Ice, followed by Tree, and that's going to be Blizzard, or does it look like Blizzard? Actually, no, that's Egg. Never mind. So Egg will be on the podium with Blizzard and Ice, or not Blizzard, sorry. Ice and Tree and Egg all will be on the podium here in this intense Sleet Hill. Amazing job by those 3 marbles. They will go ahead and go on the podium. What great showing here. Is Glare, by the way, did not get a podium this time, but he just goes all the way down to 8th place and be like, hey, that's good. Nothing. You'll be able to take them home, the lead, win, whatever you want to know. Great job, speaking of, by the man himself, Ice. As now we take a look at the total standings, and look at that. Glare leads it by 5 points over Cardboard with Tide Pool, jumping 3 spots up in the 3rd. You see there, the Wave dropped 3 spots down the 5th. See, here we go. Look at that. The highest climber was Tree, moving 6 spots up into that place. As we will see you guys for the next race. We'll be at Breakfast City. We'll see you then. Welcome to Breakfast City. This is home of Egg, as we now are ready for race number 5 here in the Marble Funnel Tournament here in 2025. Let's take a look at our total standings so far. Glare having that lead over Cardboard with Tide Pool in 3rd place. Then you got Chemical and Wave in 4th and 5th respectfully. Then Tree, it comes to start 6th place. Every other marble is ready to go here inside of this intense track stadium. I'm Sam Lopeka, and we are ready to start our 14-lap shootout here for Breakfast City, right here inside of Breakfast City, home of Egg. Let's see if Egg will be able to get his marble fans hype. We will see if that happens as we now begin lap 1 with the cluster a little bit. But now we are rolling. And let's see who's going to take the lead. It looks like Rainforest does. Tree is in 2nd place, followed by all of the other marbles that are getting through right now inside of that 2nd funnel. You know, you got that chute and 3 funnels. That's Glare, the defending champion out of 2024's Marble Funnel Tournament, which is last year. What an amazing showing by Glare, and so far he takes the lead going into the 2nd lap. Amazing job by that marble Glare so far. All the other marbles now trying to finish the course. He does have the fastest lap so far. Let's see if Glare will be able to keep it. Every other marble now finishing this course right now. It's a big one right here. So you got 14 laps. Juice in last place, by the way. There's Polar Sky and Space fighting, battling it out. Polar Sky wins that battle over Space, and then there's Juice that's now coming in right now, past that minute mark so far throughout this race. And yes, Juice will get last place so far, but that was only the first lap. We still have 13 more laps remaining. Let's see what happens here in lap number 2. This is race 5 as all the marbles now will go. And there they go down this racetrack right here. And Marble literally looked like Marble literally looked like he fell off down the course. Wave looked like they took the lead down there. Wave takes it early, but let's see if he'll be able to keep it. Doesn't look like it because all the other marbles are swarming through. Glare with an excellent lead. Another comeback for Glare. And he is just dominant so far. Oh, looks like Sublime almost got in there, but Glare once again he reset this fastest lap. 31-2. What an amazing job there by Glare. He resets his fastest lap on the second lap already. Nice job by the defending champion so far. That's why he's called the defending champion. You do not want to deny him being the defending champion of this marble funnel tournament, as every other marble now tries to complete this course. Rainforest now drops through, and here comes Dolphin to finish it out. Past that minute mark right now in the timer, and that's going to be it. About 2, as you can see right there, that's where Chemical fell off at, and that's not good for that marble so far. We'll see if he can make it up in these next few laps as we now move in to lap number 3. Glare managing to hold on to his lead, and let's see if he'll be able to keep it. It's still him and all of the other marbles ready to compete down this course. Tidepool with an excellent move to take the lead down the stretch for all of these fanatic and great marbles actually here throughout this course. And Rainforest, another great lead. There's Polar Sky along with Galactic and all the other marbles getting in there. And Galactic, speaking of, resets fastest lap time with a 29.5 no rate. What is showing there by Galactic, knocking out the defending champion within fastest lap times right there. He also does take the lead going inside of the next lap. We'll see if he'll be able to keep on nogging within this lead. We'll see in the next lap as every other marble tries to complete the course. There's Ice completing it. And that's Sublime now that's about to finish this course. Will it be Sublime? And yes, it will be Sublime down there in the bottom stretch right there. These marbles are already getting a little bit tired, but they will be mostly tired after these laps right here. Now we're on lap number 4 out of 14 laps. Every marble is now ready to go, and another marble getting stuck right there. These marbles, they just can't seem to find the bottom as Tree takes the lead going into the next funnel. Let's see if he'll be able to keep it. Glare, another good cut right there, but Tree manages to counter Glare's movement and takes the lead. What a nice move there by Tree. All the other marbles go inside, and Chemical wins this battle and wins this lap also. Glare following closely behind, and Tree, all of the marbles now dropping right there. There's Juice that's dropping right now. And there goes all the other marbles. We also have Rainforest down there. Cardboard also finishing the course with the marble. And then Ice. And then Polar Sky. And Space looking like he's going to be last here. Because there goes Tidepool right there. He's going to be last to finish. But we already did have a marble stuck, so he won't be last in the next starting grid for the next lap. But we'll see what happens if the marbles can still keep changing spots. And yes, they will be able to change spots. And Space, by the way, will get last place technically to finish, but not last place in the starting grid, as that marble right there you can see getting stuck. Literally looks like Dolphin got stuck down there. We did have to check here inside on this lap. And no, it wasn't even Dolphin, it was Sublime going into lap 5. 5 out of 14 right now. There goes all of the marbles right now beginning this lap. Tree taking that lead early on. But let's see if we'll be able to keep it. Remember, none of these marbles do not have a secure lead if they don't really manage to keep it. As Juice, no, it's not Juice. It's going to be Chemical that's going to take that lead. And there goes all the other marbles now trying to finish this course. And yes, it is Chemical that's going to win this lap. Nice showing by Chemical over the defending champion Glare so far. There goes all the other marbles. There's Rainforest. Space was coming in there. There's Polar Sky. No, it's... Oh my goodness. These little cuts right here. But Sublime, nice showing as he cuts right in front of Polar Sky just to get that lead. Ice. Remember we talked about his last place. He wasn't able to get out of last place as he almost battles with Blizzard down there, speaking of. So he technically heard me in the commentary booth just because he didn't want to grab last place again. But hey, it didn't work out that way as we now move into lap 6. Almost about to be halfway there throughout these laps. These marbles really get anxious by the looks of it. But as soon as it looks like Egg got free. Oh, look at that. He did get free. Anyways, back to the race. Let's see, he's going to take that lead. Cardboard looking like to have the inside corner early on. He's with Glare and Cardboard. Yes, it will be him taking that early good lead. Then Glare is in second place, and all the other marbles trying to follow closely behind. And Glare, wow, this marble cannot be stopped. I mean, like 2 years in a row so far that he cannot be stopped early on. He does have the lead in the standings, followed by Cardboard. But man, those marbles are really trying to make sure that Glare does not grab the win here. There goes on the other marbles finishing the course right now. We got Sublime. There's Juice that finishes. Egg looking like to beat Blizzard. It's kind of tough to tell between both of those marbles. There goes all the others too. We got Tide Pool finishing, and then there goes Ice trying to finish the course too. Past that minute mark, and that will end that lap. Well, what I can't believe this good of a showing is amazing for marbles to participate, and you already know we got some marbles that are already ready as we now move into the 7th lap. And another marble getting stuck once again. These marbles do not like getting stuck. Looks like it's the home marble this time. Egg got stuck, but don't worry. This is only the 7th lap as every marble gets inside right now. Let's see who's going to be able to take the lead. It looks like Wave took it. There's Glare in second place. He's always in the top 3 at least, or at the top 5, I would say. Glare's looks like he's about to take it. And no, it's Polar Sky, and then Galactic, and then Glare is able to follow closely behind right after. So those marbles right there beating Glare, the defending champion. You know they do not want Glare to win this Marble Funnel Tournament 2025, as all of these other marbles get inside right now. There's Cardboard, and there goes Blizzard, and there goes all the other marbles. There's Space, there's Juice, and let's see what Ice does, and he'll get inside in last place. Man, that is not good right there. And yeah, like we saw, Egg got stuck higher up the course. These marbles do not like getting stuck on those funnels. I mean, like that funnel right there is where most marbles got stuck, or at least either they got stuck or they fell off the course as we begin lap 8 out of 14. All the marbles got out of their cluster once again. They haven't had a cluster since the first lap of this race. And Glare once again continues to be dominant. So far, will he continue to be dominant throughout this funnel? These funnels, we will see. As Ice trying to take the lead. No, it's Galactic that takes it. Tree that follows closely behind, and then Wave in third place. All the other marbles trying to figure out who's going to win this lap. They weave it in and out, and Tide Pool does it. Followed by Tree, and then Wave beats Glare to the finish line. Amazing job there. Galactic, I didn't see him. He also finished right before Wave, but still beating Glare is an accomplishment there for Wave, because you know these marbles do not want this defending champion Glare to continue to defend his title, as Sublime and Space now finishing the course, and there they go, finishing the course very, very well. Another marble getting stuck. Look at that. As you can see, that time is Blizzard. It got stuck. Now it became egg. Then it went all the way and passed on to Blizzard. Apparently, they were contagious here as we get ready for lap 9. These laps are going to go by very fast, but right now, it's going to be any marble's game. Any marble, Juice taking that early lead. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it. Remember, we always got to see if they'll be able to keep it. So far, Sublime now comes in trying to take that inside corner. It does look like that Sublime. Yes, he's gonna grab it. Taking that lead going into the final stretch, followed by Space, and then there's Wave. Every other marble trying to get inside, and that looked like Dolphin or Wave. No, Dolphin actually was able to go ahead and get the win here in this lap. Amazing job by Dolphin. Juice, barely beating Ice to the finish line. Wow, what a nice job by that marble right there. Beating Ice to the finish line. Ice doesn't be mad about that. What a good cut by Glare. As all the other marbles now finishing this lap right here before we move on to the final few laps remaining. Egg, by the way, now goes into last, but he still has a lot of great fans to try to see if this marble can still be able to get on the podium, or at least get a top 5 finish, or maybe a top 10 if you're that even smart. As we now move on to lap 10, speaking of top 10, as all these other marbles now managing to go down this funnel course once again. Remember, it's here at Breakfast City. We got 14 good laps. Ice with the lead right there early inside of this funnel. Now Chemicals swarming around the inside. Can you be able to keep it? No, it's Galactic that takes the lead. Now there's Chemical following closely behind, but I think Galactic's got this one in the bag. But will he be able to get this one in the bag? Yes, he will. And there goes Chemical in second place, followed by what looks like Dolphin that was in there, as Typhoon and Glare follow closely behind. As all of the other marbles now complete this course right now. That's Juice, and it looks like Cardboard that's also up there. That's in that blue funnel right now. About to go to the yellow funnel. Cardboard is. And now these 3 marbles will be finishing this intense laps shootout, as we have 4 more laps remain. Cardboard is one of those great marbles that can come back from closely behind, but he's gonna have to have a miracle to do that, And look at that, another marble getting stuck in that exact same spot. And look at this once again. Now that time it was Polar Sky that got stuck, but every marble just not like that red funnel. Man, they just keep getting stuck, As we now move on to lap number 11. All these marbles go in and another marble falls out. What in the world? All of these marbles keep on falling out, or they get stuck. It's just one or another. As Sublime once again getting out of that course. Once that marble is not a good marble that just keeps ejecting out of the course and just can't control himself, Now really it looks like Blizzard with the lead. Could be him or Egg. Could be hard to tell between both of those marbles, as Typhoon takes the lead going into lap number 12. All of the other marbles now trying to finish this course past that 40-second mark right now, as all the other marbles, they're trying to finish. Yes, that's all they're trying to do. They're going to get done with this lap and then move on to the next one. That's what you're supposed to do here in the Marble Funnel Tournament. That's what the purpose of this Marble Funnel Tournament is. Let's pull the Sky finishes now. There goes Space. There goes Juice and Ice being our final 2 marbles. Competing, Ice literally looking like to beat Juice, but Juice counters the attack that Ice did. And that now forces Ice to be in last, as Sublime. I can't say anything else about Sublime just getting either stuck or falling off the course. It's just one of those days for Sublime, as we now move on to lap number 12 out of 14. Just a few more laps remain here in this Marble Funnel Tournament Race 5. Every marble now trying to get inside through that red dish. All of these marbles really want a spot on the podium, but only 3 marbles will be able to grab it. Which 3 will it be, as Chemical takes the lead once again? That marble is a very good marble right there, as we also have Tide Pool that came in second place, and all the other marbles now coming in. Oh, what a nice move there. Chemical again taking that win. There's Egg in third place. There's Tide Pool and all the other marbles trying to complete this course right now. What about Cardboard and every other marble? Indeed. Oh, there's Cardboard, then Post Guy, then Tree just dropped in. That was fast. Then you got Space, and here comes the other marbles like Wave and these other marbles. Ice now finishing the course down here, and then ooh, okay, there will be Sublime. Now Sublime once again can do what he wants to do. The question is, will he be able to do what he wants to do in these final couple of laps? Now we're here at race 5, lap number 13. Let's see who will be able to get the win here at Breakfast City. First, we have to get past this lap as all the marbles once again battling inside of this funnel. Let's see who's going to be able to take the lead going inside. It looks like Polar Sky's in there, Glare's in there, and it is going to be Glare. Who else would it be other than Glare, you know? He's the defending champion so far, but look at that. Space beat him, and also Chemical beat him. Then there you see Glare finishing the course, but you know we only have one more lap remaining. So this doesn't really matter to Glare already because he still has a lap left, as all these other marbles also have a lap remaining. Ice just can't not get out of last. You know that marble Ice, he just cannot get out of last so far, as all of these marbles finishing the course. Final two, Ice trying to counter Sublime, but Sublime once again counters Ice back in there. Ice will go in dead last right now, but with one more lap remaining. Who will be winning this Breakfast City marble race here in the Mobile Funnel Tournament this year? Let's see it right now as we begin the final lap. Lap number 14 to be exact. Looks like Glare that takes the lead. No, it looks like Blizzard has the lead now. Although the marbles trying to get through this funnel right now. Looks like Wave that was in there, followed along by the other good marbles. Space now taking that lead early on. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it. You know, Space trying to demand himself. And no, it will not be Space, but it will be Glare that will take it. It doesn't like Dolphin or Wave. One of those two came on and Rainforest in their bronze medal spot. But Glare, another win for Glare. Well, actually not another win, but his first win, his first gold medal of the Mobile Funnel Tournament this year. Amazing job by that marble. Amazing job to the other two medalists too. Rainforest, that bronze medal really helped that marble also, and as you can see right there, yep, that is Dolphin, it looks like, that got silver medal. Amazing job by Glare to get the gold. His first gold, even inside. Yep, Dolphin is second place and Rainforest in third. So a silver for Dolphin and a Rainforest bronze. What a nice showing between all these marbles. With that being said, now it's time to take a look at our total standings. Now, Glare with the comfortable lead now, 91 points over Cardboard, 69 with Dolphin. He jumped 4 spots up into third place. Down below, you also see Blizzard and Rainforest jumped 2 spots up into 12th and 13th respectfully. Galactic and Ice dropping down some spots, and Sublime still sticking to last place. We will see you next time when we go to Rainy Plant home of Rainforest for race 6. So signing off, everybody. And let's get started. We are here at Rainy Plant home for the Marble Funnel Tournament. This is the 2025's Marble Funnel Tournament. As we take a look at our total standings, Glare has the lead 93 to 69 over Cardboard with Dolphin in third place. Respectfully, he jumped up some spots here in this intense race. We have a 12-lap shootout just ahead of y'all. I'm Samuel Pekka. Now let's get it rolling here in this marble funnel tournament. These marbles are literally ready to race, as they always are for every single race of this marble funnel tournament. We have a 12-lap shootout like we talked about, and we are rolling. First lap will begin. We are off, already out the gate. Some marbles trying to cut through so far. Glare, the defending champion, gets in there to start off with the lead. Will he be able to keep it? Not in case these other marbles will, as Polar Sky gets the win here in lap 1, also the fastest lap time with the 19.95. Will that fastest lap time stay? That's a good question, because we will see in the the next few laps that will be available here, as all these other marbles try to get through this action-packed course for the first time here in race form, you know. They made it here for the first time in quality form yesterday. Now let's see if all of these marbles can do something within this marble funnel tournament as we now move on to lap 2. Every marble's in there, and Cardboard already eager to try to get out of it. Space is also eager, but Glare again takes that lead, and these marbles are ready to roll. These marbles are going inside. Cardboard taking that early line, but tries to get inside. Can't do it. Sublime does, though. And he'll take the lead as Wave finishes in second place. Egg in third, and all the other marbles trying to get inside. Oh, look at that. Well, if you watched up top there with the blue funnel, the marble just completed the blue funnels, but did not get out of the red funnel, so he just got stuck as Dolphin now finishes the course. Chemical not finishing, but he's not dead last, as a marble did get stuck right there. Yep, it will be Blizzard. Blizzard, not a great marble, but we did just come out of Egg's race, last race. Blizzard was in Black and Blizzard Ice Cream back in race 2, as we now have lap 3 now going in for all of these marbles now racing down this course. There they go, down the funnels. Who's going to take the lead? Another great cut by Glare, but this time it was close because Tidepool was trying to get inside there, too, with him. Tidepool's picking up, looking like he's going to have this lead. The question is, will he take it? No, it will be Glare. Wow, Tidepool had another opportunity to take that lead, but a lot of other marbles helped Glare take it. So Glare will lead it into the next lap. Galactic in second place, following closely behind by Blizzard, it looks like, not Egg, because I mean like those two marbles would be confusing. Polar Sky beating Tree down there to the finish, and then you got Dolphin, and then Ice. Ice, we talked about him multiple times. Just getting last place is not good for Ice. We just keep talking about it, like, you know, Ice is not just known for just getting last place. Yeah, I would just like to get last place, you know. All of these marbles are ready to go for the next lap. This is lap 4. These marbles trying to stay stable here in this marble funnel tournament. Now there's Cardboard coming through with Blizzard, with Egg, and all of the others. You know, Galactic, Dolphin, like we talked about, Cardboard, and all of the others. Cardboard, excellent escape room to take this lead going inside of this the next lap. All the other marbles trying to stay stable right now. As they enter, we already see these final 3 marbles just get inside of this funnel, and Ice finishes, and Rainforest getting last place here. I mean, like, that marble is the whole marbles right now. He's not doing so well early on, but he still can do well in these next few laps in this marble funnel tournament. Now we're on lap 5 here in race 6. It's Race City here at the Rainy Plant home. It's not raining, but at least it's home of Rainforest, you know. These marbles are ready. Juice takes the lead early on. Let's see if he'll be able to keep it. Tidepool was in there with Dolphin. And these other marbles are just going through. And now Tidepool, another great cut down the stretch. Can he take it? Yes, he can. And Rainforest with an excellent bounce back up into second place. Wow, he went from last place all the way up into second. Amazing job there by Rainforest, as the other marbles now try to complete this course right before the next lap begins. Tree finishes, then there goes Sublime and Dolphin. Dolphin, yes, he can keep his composure right there and take second to last place, followed by the next marble that finishes. But that's the end of that lap, as we now move into lap 6. So we're now about to be halfway through our laps here in race 6. The Marble Funnel Tournament always it has been a great tournament. You know, even last year's Marble Funnel Tournament has been amazing. So this year's Marble Funnel Tournament is going to definitely be amazing, just like last year's. There goes all the marbles right now, and look at that. As you can see, great camera angle right there to get all the marbles up for the top view. Glare, another lead. Man, this marble cannot be stopped so far. Let's see if we'll be able to keep his lead going into the second half of these laps. As you can see, other marble trying to complete this course right now. There's Polar Sky finishing, Sublime finishing, all the other marbles trying to finish also. Tadpole was literally about to finish that one, but he got beat out by another crazy marble. It looked like Dolphin that was in there that beat Tadpole down to the wire down there. And now all the other marbles, actually no, that was Wave. As we now move into lap 7, as we see all of these other crazy marbles that was down there. Tree literally looked like to take the inside corner. He does not have the inside corner, as all of the other marbles keep on swarming the leader. They just keep swarming the leader, just taking hit after hit after hit on this leader, as Juice literally looked like to take the lead, but no, it's Chemical. Chemical takes in an escape route out. Glare is in last place as he hits Polar Sky, tries to get in front of him, but Polar Sky does not let him. All of these other marbles, though, are finishing the course. Typo Tree, and then there's Polar Sky. And I think Glare is going to finish in last, which he never has did in this Marble Funnel Tournament this year. He has never finished in last place. And it's crazy because, you know, when marbles do not finish last place, they always make up for it. But, man, he has not finished in last place in this Marble Funnel Tournament, not even one bit, until race 6. Let's see if all these other let's see if Rainforest can keep it, let's see if Rainforest, the home marble, can be able to continue racing good in his stars to see if he can take the lead, or will somebody else do it? All of these marbles are just rolling around second. Marble Glare once again in second to last place. As I think that was someone that took the win. Trees in second, and Rainforest moved to third place. So that's good enough for that marble. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it in the next few laps. And that's Polar. Polar Sky does not finish. It literally looked like it was Polar Sky finished. Now he finished as Ice now will come in last place. That marble is just amazing at his marble debut. But he cannot just keep getting last place every single time and never the marble getting stuck. You can see that out the gate. Another marble not doing well. But it looks like Rainforest, but it's not Rainforest because Rainforest already finished. So that was crazy there for that lap. Now on lap number 9, about to be done with these laps right here. All of these marbles are ready to go. Once again, Rainforest literally taking the lead, and yes, it will be Rainforest that gets the lead. Oh, what a hit there by Glare. What a nice impact there by Glare. Just trying to hurt a marble with that little impact, that head collision or whatever. Typo with a nice cut inside, just over everybody to take the lead. Egg comes in second place, and Sublime there with Glare. Also in fourth place, Glare just trying to do his best to stay alive with this defending champion remarks, but all the other marbles do not want to do that. As you can see, these marbles are just really eager to get this win here. These marbles are trying to stay stable. We only have literally a few more laps remaining. Now we're on lap number 10. Remember, Typo still manages to take the lead. Let's see if he'll be able to keep it. Oh, it looked like one marble was about to get stuck, but did not because he still got freed. So he freed his own self as all the other marbles are ready to go. Let's see who's going to be able to take it into the final 2 laps. Who's going to have the advantage? Glare once again is in there trying to make an impact with space, and the other marbles as Juice takes the lead. Oh, the 3-way combo right there for the next marbles that finish the course. I got shocked a little bit off of that action. But yes, I'm Sam Vega, so I just got shocked up just off of crazy stuff, whatever just happened. I just can't believe the 3 marbles actually, hey, 3 marble protocol in the house. You never know, right? Cardboard finishes in last, and we finally move on to the final 2 laps here in the Marble Funnel Tournament here at Rainy Plant Home. Lap 11 we are on right now, and these are all these of the great marbles that have really got this far in the Marble Funnel Tournament. Remember, Glare still has the lead in the standings, a comfortable lead 93 to 69 over Cardboard right now. The question is, will he be able to keep his composure and still have that lead? Going into the final lap is going to take it. Ooh, looks like Blizzard. That takes it, followed by Cardboard. Cardboard, another great marble. He's doing amazing in the standings. Once again, 2nd place, but is still behind Glare by a full-grown margin, 93-69. Ice again in last place. Not good for that marble. Once again, yes, like we talked about, Ice is just not doing well. Polish guy finished, by the way, and that's just not good for Ice, And you can see right here, Polish guy is normally known for finishing in last place. That's the case for Ice in this Marble Fun Tournament. It's crazy as we move on to the last lap. Now, it depends here who will get the final lap here in Rainy Plant Home. Who will win this race and move on to the next race feeling good? Who's got to get the top 3, actually, because, you get the gold, silver, and bronze, and whoever takes it. But it looks like Dolphins got it, but no, Wave takes it. Dolphins comes in 2nd place. Wave will win the first gold of the Marble Funnel Tournament. Amazing job here by Wave. He will win here at Rainy Plant Home. Dolphin in 2nd place, his 2nd silver, and Tidepool in 3rd. That's the 2nd bronze for Tidepool right there. And look at this, Glare is only going to get 1 point down there. So that's really going to help the other marbles trying to climb up. Dolphin did an amazing job to go grab 2nd place. But what an excellent cut by Wave. He is the winner of the Marble Funnel Tournament here at Rainy Plant Home. He wins it once again. Dolphin in 2nd. And Tidepool in 3rd. Look at that time, 27.9. What a time there by Wave. Welcome to the action-packed race. That's all Wave did there. As we look at the total standings, Glare takes the lead, but look at that. It just cut down to 8. Dolphins in 2nd, Waves in 3rd, followed by Cardboard, Tidepool, Chemical, Polar Sky, and Tree to round out the top 8, as you can see right here on this list. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys for the next race. See ya, everybody. We are back for the Marble Funnel Tournament here in race number 7. We are here at the North Pole, ready for a great race here, hosted by Ice. Looking at the total standings so far, Glare is up by 6 points over Dolphin, with Wave in 3rd place, closely behind so far. I'm Sam Opeka, and we're ready to begin an 11-lap shootout here for pole position after an great qualifying yesterday, as we are now ready to get all 16 of these marbles ready to go right here. This is the first lap of 11, and we are rolling. An 11-lap shootout, there they go. So far, already out the gate, Glare looking like to have the lead, and yes, he will. Tree in 2nd place, followed along by Polar Sky. Those 3 marbles are just doing their best down this course. But now, let's see who's going to be able to get the lead. Let's Chemicals in there. Yes, it will be Chemical. They'll set the fastest lap time also with a 22.20. Amazing job there by Chemical. That was only the first lap. We still have 10 more laps remaining right after this one. All the mobiles now sliding in right now, just trying to finish up the course. There's Egg finishing. There's Ice, the host marble for this race at least. There goes Juice and Dolphin coming in last place so far. That marble really got to do something if he wants to catch up with Glare in the standings. And as we get to lap number 2 out of 11, we're in it to win it with all of these laps here. Yeah, especially me. Anyways, all of these marbles are ready to go down this course once again. Tree in the lead. Dolphin now raising his pressure. He's right there in the back of the pack. He just dropped through to this second dish right now. Glare all the way stuck up at the bottom 4 spots as Galactic takes the win here for lap 2. So he'll be leading into lap 3 along with Rainforest coming in second place. Every other mobile just dominant right now, trying to get inside here at this mobile funnel tournament 2025. Like we talked about, last year's was won by Glare. He's the defending champion. He's in the lead in the standings so far. Polish guy has to finish this course in order for us to move on to the next lap. All the mobiles have to finish the course actually in order to move on to the next lap in the shootout position for whoever is going to be able to take this win. Now let's go right into lap number 3 as all of these marbles are ready to go. All of them right inside that blue funnel. It's the first funnel right before the yellow funnel, which is the second funnel. Glare with an excellent lead, excellent cut down the stretch, and it looks like he's about to go grab this win for this lap. And yes, he will, and also fastest lap with the 19.95 time. Amazing job there. You get an extra bonus point if you keep that fastest lap all the way to the end of the races, if you don't know what these races are all about within fastest laps and stuff like that. Rainforest coming all the way through. There goes all the other marbles that's now finishing the course. There's Space, and then Egg and Galactic will finish in the bottom 2 spots in this lap at least. Now we're moving on to the next lap, as all of these laps are really going to be whoever wants to win down the stretch here. Galactic is in the back of the pack while Glare is in the front of the pack starting this 4th lap, as all these marbles are going throughout their course and their race ammunitions. They really want to take the title here in the 2025 Mobile Funnel Tournament Edition. There they go down that yellow funnel. Juice is in there with Rainforest, the defending champion. Glare, the host Ice of this race at least, as Glare does take another lead down there. Doesn't take the fastest lap this time, but he's already took the fastest lap. So 19.95 right there for Glare in just a lap ago. All of the other marbles are going down right now. Dolphin finishing the course. There they go. We got Blizzard that finished, and then we got Polar Sky, and then Sublime and Chemical finishing it out with Egg being the last mobile to cross the finish line. That's a great lap right there for Glare, and all of the other mobiles, not the ones in the back of the pack, but the ones in the front of the pack, are doing very well so far. Let's see if they will be able to keep it as we now move on to lap 5. Quick laps out the gate, and Glare manages to lead us right into another great fashion lap right here. These marbles are ready to go. Wave taking that lead, followed along by Tidepool. There's Tree, Rainforest, Galactic, and all these marbles are it's kind of hard to keep up with all these marbles, but we still can keep on commentating throughout these marbles. That's what I can keep doing, at least as Chemical takes the win here in this lap. Ice, by the way, in dead last, and that's where he wants to get out of, dead last. That marble needs to just get out of dead last. For some reason, he just loves to be last, and that is not good here in this mobile funnel tournament, especially if you're a host and if you want to win this mobile funnel tournament. Ice, though, does not finish last in this lap right here. Juice is the one that finishes in last. Remember, there's still more laps remaining, so even you're in last right here, you would not, know about this. Lap number 6 out of 11 is ready to go. Oh, did you even see what just happened down the stretch down there? A little cluster started up at the top of the screen down this list, as all these marbles are going throughout it. Chemical with the lead. All of these other marbles are going down the stretch trying to get whatever they want. Glare again, just down in that comeback, and no, it actually looked like it was Wave that was down there that was trying to take the lead as all of these marbles just try to get inside. Oh wait, what about Tide Pool getting through? Galactic, and then there's Egg, and then there's Blizzard. Then we got Sublime that comes through. Juice finishing, and then now we got Space finishing, and then the final two marbles that's finishing Ice and Tree respectively. And whoa, we've seen a lot of Ice and Tree, in this mobile phone tournament. It's crazy between those two marbles. These two marbles just active and just amazing. As we now move on to lap number 7 out of 11 here in race 7. Actually, speaking of, as all of these marbles are going throughout this course, one less time. Actually, just one more time. Not even one more time, because we still have a few more laps remaining. Juice took the early lead. Will he be able to keep it down the stretch? Juice trying to take that lead. No, it's Egg. Look at that wave in second place, followed by Chemical. As all of these marbles trying to make it throughout this intense lap shootout. Oh, Glare! Looking like he was about to take it over Ice, but no, it was not him, as he just had to wait for another marble to complete the course. He did not be able to take it. Wow, the defending champion not able to take his opportunities. But that's the only one lap. I mean, we still got more, obviously, down this stretch here in the Marble Phone Tournament. Now we're on lap number 11. Well, actually not lap 11, but lap 8 on this course here. Egg taking that lead early in this lap. But now let's see if we'll be able to keep another cluster back up top, right there. You may want to rewind this video if you didn't see that cluster down there. All of the marbles, some of them are still in that blue funnel, and some are in that yellow funnel. Who's going to be able to get it? It looks like that's Blizzard that takes the lead, as all of the other marbles keep on going throughout this whole entire course. Wave, there's Cardboard, there goes Polar Sky, there's Ice that just drops in, the host marble, followed along by Space and Egg finishing now. Every marble trying to finish this course down the stretch here. Rainforest, and then we got Sublime, another marble that really hasn't did well here in the Marble Final Tournament. I mean, like he's a decent marble, but he can really still keep surprising all of these marbles out. Now we're ready to go for lap 9 out of 11. All of these marbles are ready to go. There they go down this course, and yes, it's going to be an excellent course here in this Marble Funnel Tournament. Dolphin, wait a minute, he just made up for his intense start right there, and he takes the lead, followed by Cardboard in there. There's Galactic. Oh, and Glare is already in the mix. He's with Galactic, but Galactic overtakes and takes the lead going into the next lap. Amazing job there. Rainforest follows closely behind. All of these other marbles also follow closely behind too. Ice is not doing well. For a home marble, not doing well at his home floor. We really got to step it up here in this Marble Funnel Tournament if he wants to win this race, and if he wants to win the actual full Marble Funnel Tournament. All 16 marbles can definitely win here in this Marble Funnel Tournament, but only one will do it. Time will tell for which marble will actually be able to complete the win. Which one will do it? We will see. And which one will win this race, actually, particularly. We will see that when we get to the next lap, which is the final lap. We are now here at lap 10, as Egg looking like to take the lead. No, that looks like Glare again. Glare is just dominant so far. This marble is literally a defending champion for a reason. You can see him just getting throughout and unexpectedly cutting through as Cardboard now takes the lead. Glare, yeah, you see him always up in second place, except for in one race he went in last place. That was unlike him. So he went all the way back to being first, second place, all the way at the front of the pack instead of the back of the pack, which he never has been before in the Marble Final Tournament. And once again, Ice not doing well in last place. That marble really, like we talked about, that marble really gotta step it up if he wants to win, especially in a standing that he's not good enough for trying to get that first place medal as we are ready for the final lap. If he wants a medal, he has to do it. All these marbles are fighting for three medals right here. And it looks like Wave took the lead early here in this final lap. Who is going to be able to win this mobile funnel tournament race. Race 7 here at the North Pole. Looks like Juice is in there, and yes, it will be Juice that wins at North Pole. Wave in second place, and Tree in third. What a job right there by Juice, taking the win down the stretch. Very pass as all of these marbles finish in their places. Doesn't look like Ice will be finishing in last throughout his home race. Dolphin trying to get in there. Oh, Dolphin in space with the battle a little bit at the last possible second as Ice finishes in 15th and Rainforest in 16th. So what a nice showing by Juice in that final lap. That's what really did it for Juice. That final lap over Wave and Tree. Wave in second and Tree in third place respectfully. With that being said, let's take a look at our total standings here in this marble funnel tournament. Glare is still up, but they're only up by 1 over Wave, who's down only by 1 point. Dolphin in third, Cardboard in fourth. Then you got Tideful in fifth. Juicy Chemical tied in 6th and 7th, respectively, and Tree in 8th. We will see you for the final 3 races of the Marble Funnel Tournament. Peace out. We are back here for the Marble Funnel Tournament here in 2025. We are now ready to go for race 8 here at Desert Dunes. It's going to be the full entire race. Let's look at our total standings. We are up by only 1 point over Wave, 105 to 104. Then we got Cardboard with 90 points. He's in third place. And then all the other marbles are trying to catch up, trying to beat out Glare a little bit. He's the defending champion from last year. I'm Samuel Pekka, and we're ready to get started. This Desert Dunes track is home to none other marble home than Juice here at this Marble Funnel Tournament. It's a 15-lap shootout, and we're rolling with our first laps, and we get our first glance at this track as we already have a couple of marbles stuck up there, and one of them fell off the track. And Glare is one of those marbles that is stuck up there as Ice now takes the lead here into lap 1. All of these marbles are going to go through so far. Some of them might get stuck, some of them might not, as Ice takes down the fastest lap so far with a 27.7 to his name. All these other marbles trying to get down the course, trying to get their spots too. They really want to see if they can take down Glare, the defending champion from last year. Space now trying to finish the course right now, and yes, he will be able to finish it. And there's our fall off marbles. It looks like that's Tree and Polar Sky. And then here's the Suckage marbles. You got Blizzard, Glare, and Galactic. So that's going to be crazy and not good for them down the stretch. Now let's see what happens here inside of lap 2. Ice takes the lead. All the marbles go down. Polar Sky once again falls off the course. Once again, man, that marble not doing well so far. Sublime now takes the lead early on. All the marbles get inside and trying to get their spots too. Chemicals in the blue funnel now with Tree and all the others. Wave getting past there, but does not maintain the take fastest lap away from Ice. Ice, by the way, is in the bottom 4 right now. Juice finishes, and now we got the solid colors. Ice, Rainforest now finishing, and Blizzard finishing, but it will not be last for Blizzard in the order because we have Polar Sky that just fell off the course there. You can see him right now, and you also got 3 other marbles, and Galactic once again getting in the mix, this time with Tide Pool and Space down there. Galactic in the exact same location that he was in lap 1, as we now move inside to lap 3. All these marbles are gonna go in there, and then once again, you got another marble that just fell off. Looks like Polar Sky getting stuck there. I believe that's Galactic that's up there once again. All of the other marbles are going down this course now. All of them trying to complete it, trying to finish it in Chemical. Whoa, what did you see that there? With the 19.21, what a great fastest lap time there for Chemical. We talked about him doing the inaugural great action-packed racing, but hey, he's a great marble, you know. The marble Chemical can really get pole position throughout his course of racing, as Ice now will finish dead last center right there. But look up there. Yep, this is Polar Sky and Galactic that just got stuck up there. There's another angle of you seeing that particularly down the stretch here. And then we're moving on into lap 4 out of 15 here in race 8. And once again, another marble keeps falling off down there. Remember, there's only 3 more races remaining in this marble fall tournament. This race, and we got 2 more remaining right after. Glare with the lead. Here comes Polar Sky and Rainforest, all fighting and battling down there. Dolphin included. The Polar Sky makes an excellent good cut to take the lead, along with Rainforest and the other marbles that are now down the stretch here in this marble fall tournament. There's Dolphin finishing, Juice finishing, and then here comes the others. We got Chemical, there goes Ice, and the final 2, which will be Space and Blizzard, respectfully. But which order will they be in? Oh, Space, then Blizzard. Amazing job by them 2 marbles. They got to keep it going though. Galactic is the marble that fell, and then there you see Tide Pool. It looks like Tree in its wave, if I'm not mistaken. That is up there along with those other marbles. Now let's move on to lap 5. Polar Sky takes the lead. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it. And this time I don't think we had any marbles that fell off the course, as what I'm hearing right now. Rainforest and Cardboard are over there right now, as all of these marbles really take their time just going down this course. Glare taking the lead. No, it's not going to be him. It's going to be Sublime. New marble that just takes the lead going into the next lap. There's Polar Sky finishing, Ice finishing, and all of the others finishing as well. There goes Wave, and then we got Juice, the host marble for this race, and Blizzard. So those marbles so far are going through. Actually, no, that's Egg that finishes the course. Blizzard already completed the course, as you see him down there. And Rainforest, Cardboard, and Galactic cannot get going. And actually, a marble did fall off the course. Wait a minute, look at that. Looking back at the replay, it looked like that there was no marble that fell off the course, but Chemical fell off the course. That's not good for that marble. All the marbles keep going down right now, and I think Egg just got stuck on the starting grid. We never actually saw that before. He normally gets freed off of that starting grid. He doesn't just stay on that starting grid, and once again, more marbles keep getting stuck down there. It's because of the cluster of marbles that keep falling down there. It's Dolphin managing to take the lead along with Juice. There goes Galactic, followed by Tide Pool. Polar Sky finishing up. Tree is next. How about Cardboard and Blizzard finishing up? Glare and Sublime. And the final 2, Ice and Space, trying to battle it out. Who's going to win the battle though? It looks like it's going to be Ice that's in there. Yes, it will be Ice and Space. Finishing with these other marbles that get stuck right here. Yep, Egg at the starting grid, and then we have other 3 that get stuck in their original places. Rainforest again being in the mix down there. And once again, he's in the mix down there with Egg, and it looks like Ice that's also in there here in this Marble Fall Tournament. It's been a great Marble Fall Tournament this year. It's the 2025 edition. We did have one last year, like we talked about. Glare won it with an insane performance as Galactic resets fastest lap time with an 18.27. What a job there by Galactic, resetting that fastest lap time, after not going down the track multiple times because he was getting stuck multiple times. There goes Tide Pool, and the final marble completes the course. It looks like Chemical, Sublime already finished the course, and Chemical will finish it right now down the stretch. And look at those 3. Yeah, you can see them. Egg, Rainforest, and Ice that got stuck down there as we now move in to race 8. And Galactic takes the lead, and we got 2 marbles that once again fall off the course. That is not going to be good for them. We got Tide Pool taking the lead, followed by Glare. All the other marbles keep going down this course. It looks like Ice and Blizzard, they got stuck up there. I think another marble also got stuck up there. We'll have to check on the photo. Dolphin taking that lead, and all the other marbles now trying to follow that course with them. Tide Pool is down there with Juice, Galactic, who also finished the course. They were in the top 4 at least, and now Space finishing the bottom few. Polar Sky just finished, and all the others managed to finish. And yeah, 2 marbles did manage to fall off the course. It was Cardboard and Sublime. So Sublime wasn't in the race because he fell, and then we got the other 3 right there. Looks like it's Wave, Blizzard and Ice, if I'm not mistaken, down the stretch. Or it might have been Cardboard, you never know. But the Cardboard is in last as we start lap 9, and once again, we just keep getting that because of the cluster that keeps going on. Especially have a lot of marbles since they go right on the sky rail to start. Then they go right at a time, but then they go in fast down the course, and then you see marbles fall off or marbles getting stuck at the exact same location. Wave taking the lead. Glare finishing in second place. Man, he's so dominant so far. You never see him in the bottom spots. When he did not qualify for Q2 right before this race even began, that's the first time that you've seen him not qualify for a race like this. Polar Sky now going in last, but he won't be in fully last as other marbles are right after him. Up the track down there, and Blizzard right there getting fell right off the course. Actually, no, fell right off the course. Excuse me. Egg and Cardboard are also stuck up there. Now we're moving on to lap 10. These laps are going by super quickly, you know. Already going into lap 10 out of 15, and 3 marbles once again getting stuck. One of them being the juice marble, our host marble for this race right now. Oh, what a big cluster we had there in that first one. 3 marbles already trying to get in there. No space for them trying to get inside the funnel. Tree taking the lead, followed by Glare. And Tree's been a very dominant professional marble racer. You know, you're probably going to see him in the individual Marble League 2025 that comes right after this Marble Funnel tournament. But all of these marbles are now slashing inside Polar Sky. Finishes the course right now. There goes Galactic that fell right way off the course down there. And then 3 more marbles. Once again getting stuck. Talking about a lifestyle of performance down there between all of those marbles as we now move inside to lap 11 out of 15. There the Tree once again with the lead. Oh, Egg. You see him right down at the bottom of your screen. The bottom looks like left corner of your screen now there's the bottom corner, left-hand corner of the screen. Just not doing well. By the way, back to the race, we got Polar Sky and Tree and Glare. 3 marble battle between them. One of them was going to get the win, and Polar Sky fell all the way back down to like 4th or 5th place, that looked like down there. Ice and it looks like Chemical or Sublime, one of those two that is down there. It's kind of tough to tell to see which marble is which down there, but this is definitely Ice as he's about to finish the course right now. And yep, we talked about Egg that fell down the course, and then here's the other 3 that got stuck. Once again, one of them is Juice, the marble that hosts this race right now. I mean, like Juice hosting Desert Dunes is kind of crazy, but don't you need some juice in the desert? You technically need water in the desert, but hey, there they go once again down this racetrack. Another marble falling off. We just saw it. Tidepool taking the lead early on. But it doesn't matter if you take the lead, you know, a lot of those marbles are going to try to take the lead away from you. And that's the point of marble racing. Polar Sky literally looked like he was about to go in, but he did not, and Galactic now takes the lead as all of the marbles now finish this course. Rainforest looking like the last marble to actually be on the track, trying to finish in last of the marbles that's actually finishing right now. And he will be able to finish in last as all of the marbles really evaporated and finished the course faster than he did. Cardboard now, once again, this marble's just trying to do amazing. And once again, and this time we don't have 3 marbles that got stuck. We have 2. See, that's the difference down there. You normally have 2. You don't normally have 2 marbles that get stuck down there as we now move inside to lap 13 out of 15. There they go, and Polar Sky once again getting stuck. He got stuck with one of those marbles. Oh, he gets going again. Wait a minute. We had a marble that got stuck up on the starting lead. As soon as he came free, the big hand actually freed him. But as soon as he got free, that literally forced some momentum for Polar Sky to get in as Glare wins this lap. Tree's going to finish in second with Galactic in third. Sublime finishing now. and all the others trying to compete. One nice move there by Polar Sky to try to get around everybody, but good Cardboard was there to beat him. And then Juice now finishing the course. Space and Ice once again. You know, Ice is not like a crazy, Ice is not like a good competitor down the stretch here in the Mobile Funnel Tournament. He's been getting last multiple times here in this Mobile Funnel Tournament. And look at that. All we have is two mobiles getting stuck. That looks like Dolphin and Egg. They got stuck down there. Now let's move inside the next lap, which is lap 14 out of 15. So the second to last lap here in this Mobile Funnel Tournament race 8 as Ice just goes airborne off the track already. Right before getting inside of the funnels. Already, since that cluster happened, that's why those mobiles be able to get down the course and fall off of it, or get stuck as Glare is just so dominant. We talked about his dominancy, and then Cardboard also finishing with Wave and all of the other mobiles. We got Juice that finished that course. Here comes Tide Pool, here comes Egg, and then here comes Tree and Space respectfully trying to finish the course. Tree finishes, and now Space trying to finish, and will he be able to? He will be able to, actually, and he will finish this course. Ice now once again falling off the course. We talked about that, and then we got some cycle chits, which are going to happen in literally every single lap so far. This is like literally the first time that we've seen in every single lap either one marble gets stuck or one marble falls off the course. We'll see if we'll see that in the final lap here in this Mobile Funnel Tournament. You see marbles getting stuck. I don't know if any marbles fell off the course. Doesn't look like it as of right now. Space now with the lead. Will he be able to win this race though? Followed by Juice. Glare is in dead last. That's not good for that marble. He's in first in the standings. Literally looks like that's Cardboard that's over there. Rainforce wins this race. What a nice job there for Rainforce. He'll be able to get first place. Gets on the top step of the podium with Cardboard in second and Tide Pool in third, and Glare finishing all the way in the bottom. The three marbles right there getting stuck down there. Blizzard, Ice finishing in last. Blizzard will be up inside of 14th place, and that looks like it's Sublime that will be there in 15th, as you see at the bottom three. There's your standings after race 8. Once again, Rainforce with a nice showing by that marble. Cardboard in second and Tide Pool in third. Good showing by that marble already here in this Mobile Funnel Tournament. Rainforce did an excellent job, and look at the total standings. The bottom 6 cannot win the Mobile Funnel Tournament, but the top 10 can. Wave now takes the lead with Cardboard in second. They're both tied at 112. Glare dropped into third, dropped only 2 spots. We will see you for the final 2 races here in this Mobile Funnel Tournament. Peace out, everybody. Welcome back here to the Marble Funnel Tournament 2025 here in race 9 at Dark Intruders. This is where we're at here for this race. We are now going inside of these marbles trying to get the win here in this tournament. Look at the standings. Wave over here taking a 112 all even. Look at that, deadlocked with Glare and Cardboard, as you can see down the stretch. Dolphin in 4th place with 101. I'm Samuel Pekka, and it's time to start this race home of space here in this Marble Funnel Tournament. And yes, the Mobile Funnel Tournament is also presented by Google, which actually Google ain't even on here, but Google told us that they would sponsor this intense Mobile Funnel Tournament. Race 9 is ready to go. 13-lap shootout. Let's see if these marbles are eager to get down this track as they go right now. Glare took pole position in the qualifying. Let's see if we'll be able to win here in Dark Intruder Land. The marbles are already going throughout, and Glare not starting great off the bat. Let's see who's going to get the marble. Who's going to get the lead, inside of the funnels. Glare, or Galactic now taking the lead a little bit. No, Dolphin will take it, and he will take the fastest lap time with 33.59 to get things started off. All the other marbles now trying to finish the course very handily, trying not to get stuck or anything else. Have anything else happen to them. There's Rainforest now trying to finish the course behind. That's Juice that was down there. There goes Chemical now finishing, and Polar Sky. That's how these laps are going to work here in this marble funnel tournament. It depends on if these marbles can keep it up here in this tournament, as we now move on to lap 2. Second lap right here in Dark Intruders. It was home of that space marble who's trying to get inside, trying to make the fans happy a little bit here at his home floor in the second to last race of the tournament. There goes the marbles down this stretch right here. Then goes Blizzard that took the lead. There goes Egg that follows closely behind, along with Cardboard, and Chemical, Dolphin, and all the other marbles that are now up there here in this here in this tournament and this race here. There goes the marbles finishing the course. There goes Glare now in the course. Awesome lap that was by the marbles. Cardboard now coming up through, and then we got the others. We got Space that finishes. Rainforest trying to finish, cuts through. Ice now finishing, and the other three being Tree, Polar Sky, and Sublime. Sublime trying to do amazing, not that great here in the Marble Funnels tournament because he can't win this Marble Funnel tournament, but he can try to play spoiler because he can't even podium either. So it's gonna be crazy here as he tries to play for pride here in this Marble Funnel tournament. As we now move inside to lap 3 out of 13. No cluster at the beginning, but hey, we'll get that cluster out very easily, just like that. Now, who's going to take the lead? It's going to be Tree that looks like it on the opposite end of the floor. This Cardboard. There's all the other marbles now trying to finish this course. There goes Galactic trying to take the lead, and yes, it will be Galactic that takes it. There goes Cardboard in second place, followed along by Space. And there goes all the others that are now trying to participate and compete here in this Marble Funnel tournament. Cardboard, amazing lead there by that marble as he takes it going into the next lap. Tree all closely behind, with Juice now coming in third place. And Ice, as you can see, he's just way up there in the red funnel. He's just really struggling here in this tournament as Dolphin now tries to finish this course along with Tidepool, and it's going to be Polar Sky. So yeah, Ice in dead last. He cannot get out of last here in this Marble Funnel tournament. He's just a marble that just keeps getting last place. But hey, here's a marble, as a marble did get stuck here in this Marble Funnel tournament lap. As you saw there in that yellow dish, marbles can get stuck and marbles can get out of it if they can actually free the others. Now we're in lap 4 already. 3 laps already passed, and Cardboard managing to take the lead, going inside to the next lap. And look at him take the lead again. Tree now in second place, followed along by Glare that was closely behind there. Glare looking like to bump the other marbles out to take the lead, and just cuts straight through and takes the lead. Speaking of, Polar Sky wasn't no match for Glare, and I think no marble was any match for Glare, because look at him, he is just about to take the lead, and he look at that, he takes the fastest lap too with 32.71. What a job there by Glare. He has been very dominant here in this Marble Funnel tournament. He's got to stay consistent here in this tournament as well. There you can see Galactic now finishing the course along with Polar Sky and the others. Dolphin now trying to complete it, and does, along with Juice, Ice, and Sublime trying to finish it. The final 2 marbles that are down this course here in the Marble Funnel tournament. This year's tournament really was stable as we're already almost done with it. Can't believe I'm almost done with it. You know, time is flying quickly. So remember when we first started this funnel tournament in May, and now we're going here into lap 5 as it's still Glare that takes the lead as he gets through, and he's trying to show you why he was the defending champion last year, named all defending from last year. As all these marbles get through, oh, what a nice lead there by Glare to take it going into the final stretch here. Oh, look at that, remaining marbles inside of that funnel. And look at that, Polish Sky just resetted the fastest lap with a 29.39. That marble is just amazing. He can still win in this mobile funnel tournament, so he's got to really step it up here if he really wants to win. He has to do it right here into race 9, though, in order for if that will be able to happen here. Looks like Sublime is about to get last because Blizzard's got him. Yes, he does got him. As you can see, Sublime does have last place here in this lap, but let's see if we'll keep last place as we get through out the other laps. Now we're in lap 6 out of 13. These marbles are really trying to be deadlocked down the stretch here. Polar Sky managing to still keep the lead. Let's see if we'll be able to maintain it. No, it's oh, look at that. Glare, man, he is just a dominant marble. Just playing for perfectionist inside here. He's already escaped the red dish as we say that. And there comes Juice in second place. And the others are just trying to finish this course here. Look at that. Glare with a nice, great win here. He got a little bit of breathing room going into the next lap. But hey, that Skyroll up at the top doesn't have any breathing room for any marble to try to get some fresh air out a little bit. And the other marbles though, now trying to complete this course. Looky there. Blizzard just got stuck in that blue funnel. As you can see, that's obvious right there that a marble got stuck down there. We'll review what happened afterwards. But actually, in this mobile funnel tournament, I don't know if you actually review it, but you will be able to see Blizzard get stuck up there once again. There you see him right there in that blue funnel. Wasn't able to get out of that blue funnel. He still stayed stuck, so he'll be in last place to start the next lap. As we move on to the next lap, speaking of, which is lap 7. Glare taking the lead. That's Wave that's in second place, and Rainforest that was in third down the stretch. Now another lap of these marbles are ready to go. Tree, great start there in this lap. He takes the lead. Tree taking that dynamite large as he takes it into the next lap. Juice getting in there, and yes, he will take the grand lead. Glare now finishing in the top few of these marbles going inside in this mobile funnel tournament. Polar Sky trying to get inside right there, but no, Tidal beats him to the finish line. And then Polar Sky looking like to beat Wave. No, he doesn't beat Wave, but he does beat the other marbles. He especially beats one of the smallest marbles in this tournament, Cardboard. Rainforest going in last place so far. Egg now trying to complete the course and just beats out the 3 solid colors. Look at that. Space, Ice, and Rainforest so far. Ice and Rainforest battling for last place, and I think Rainforest will be able to grab last. Will he be able to? Well, yes, he will. And that's going to complete that lap. And it's so efficient to see these marbles keep getting better here in the mobile funnel tournament. From last year to this year, I can really see these marbles just keep on going here in this mobile funnel tournament. And they really are just getting better in the off season. When they're not doing it, they're getting right back on the track, and they're really working on how to beat the other mobile competitors, as Sublime looking like to take this lead going into the blue ditch. It's not going to be him though. It's going to be Cardboard that gets all the way down there, along with Juice and the others that are now trying to finish this course. Now Sublime and Cardboard just fighting it out against these other marbles, and yes, it's Cardboard that takes it. Wave in second, and then especially Sublime in third. And there goes all the others, because this race is not over. There's still plenty more laps remaining. As Dolphin is still stuck up there, but he just slowly but gradually comes down this course. And that's not what you want to do if you're a marble that just keeps getting stuck up on top of the course, as you can see. Well, this guy trying to finish the course along with Dolphin And he does. Poor Scott. Amazing job there beating out Dolphin. But he still got to catch up if he wants to maintain to make a run for winning this mobile phone tournament. It starts in this race right here, Now it's time to begin lap 9 here as Cardboard manages to have the lead. It's a little cluster once again. Larry just got stuck up there. Space that was up there. He gets on rolling. Ice now with the lead. Will they be able to keep it though here throughout this mobile phone tournament? When you're able to keep the lead, you're able to win. But the question is, are you able to keep the lead? Glare taking that lead. Will he be able to continue his dominance here in this mobile phone tournament? Last year he was all over in that phone tournament. The other marbles are literally like, whoa, wait a minute, Glare. How are you this dominant? Tree takes the lead though, going into next lap. There goes Space down there. Wave just did this check down there. Tide Pool, then Cardboard, then the others. Dolphin once again for the second straight time. He just got himself in last place already. Ice now trying to fitness down this course, but no, he won't be able to beat Boulder Sky. But Ice then comes through. Then there's Juice, and yes, once again, Dolphin getting last. 2 laps consecutively in a row for Dolphin. And that's going to be crazy here in this mobile phone tournament. Never talked about that multiple times here in this tournament as we now move into lap 10 here at 13. Few more laps remaining. We've only got 3 after this one as all these marbles are really it's just really eager to try to get this win. Some marbles can't win the mobile phone tournament, but they can play spoiler a little bit here. Glare's in the bottom 4 right now. He's trying to catch up with the others. In the lead right now, it looks like that's Blizzard that gets the lead. There's Polar Sky along with Ice. That's in there. Tree and Juice and Dolphin with a nice impact down there, trying to make a run for his money. Well, marbles don't collect money, but hey, if he was trying to make a run for his money, he would. It's Glare and Tree and every other marble comes down this course right now, tries to finish the lap, except for Space, the host marble here in race 9, because he just got stuck in that blue. Oh, a lot of marbles just getting stuck everywhere. You never know where they're going to get stuck. It's get stuck one way or another way, as you can see down the stretch here. Egg will be the last marble to complete the course, at least. Space just getting stuck down there in that blue follow. Not good for that marble so far. But it determines on these next few laps for Space to actually catch up and take the win. And it's not going to be easy because Glare and all the other marbles are just dominant here. The most dominant one is Glare, as he just takes the lead inside, going inside of that. Almost as I say that, as these other marbles really want him so badly. I can literally see that these other marbles do not want Glare to win 2 years in a row. As Juice takes the early good dominant lead, late lead here in this lap though. Let's see. See if we'll be able to keep it. No, Juice is actually out of the picture as Wave now takes the lead going into the next lap. Glare follows closely behind. Blizzard now following. All the other marbles also following too here in race 9. It's a great race here at Dark Intruders. As you can see, these marbles just eager to try to get the win here in this marble fall tournament. There goes Galactic now trying to fitness throughout this course. Tree now Galactic finishes, and the final 2 marbles we got Egg that finishes and Polar Sky. Polar Sky not known for getting last multiple times, but he has been getting last in full tournament races, But in the Team Marble League season 4 and season 5, or if we're talking about back then in season 1. Which was back in 2022, we wouldn't even talk much more about it, And as you can see right now, Space looking like to take the lead. Oh, he's on the tail of Blizzard in this lap. He is literally on the tail of Blizzard, trying to get the lead in this lap. Space trying to manifest that, but he can't, as he is in third place right now, but will be able to keep it. It doesn't look like ice. It doesn't look like ice with a hard hit on Space. And there goes the other marbles there. Glare taking the lead once again, and Cardboard beating Space to the finish line. When did we ever see that? Cardboard with the nice cut right in front of a Space, as you saw down there. Sublime now trying to finish this course in last place, as you can see right now. Juice trying to get inside, about to beat out Polar Sky, and he does. Now Polar Sky will finish the course right in front of Sublime, and that's how you complete that lap. What an amazing lap there by Glare, though. Just talked about that marble a lot of times in the last year's Marble Funnel Tournament. This year, it's nothing different here in this tourney, as we now move on to the final lap. Who gets it done here at Dark Intruders? Got a little bit of a cluster going on here in this final lap, but we got that cluster out, and now we're ready to race as Ice will be able to take the lead. No, that's Wave that comes on through, taking that lead here in this Marble Funnel Tournament. Will be able to keep it, though. Galactic it just comes crawling in, and these other marbles also coming in too. Space is not doing too well as home floor in dead last. Not good for that. Well, he got bumped out in that first funnel. By the way, it looks like Chemical is about to win this race handily. Yes, he will. Glare with an excellent cut in the second, and Cardboard will finish the podium. What a job there by Chemical to win this race here at Dark Intruders. And that marble is just trying to be dominant here in this Marble Funnel Tournament. Hey, these marbles are just trying to get dominant here in this tournament. And as you can see, look at these marbles. You can see them trying to complete this course here. Polar Sky now trying to finish it with Space now in last place. 1 minute as you can see on that timer, and that's how you finish the laps. Amazing job there by Chemical. He takes the lead with Glare in second, Cardboard in third place. Those are the three marbles that really can take race wins down the stretch. Glare, Chemical, and Cardboard. They will be on the podium just now. There you see them. And that will most definitely complete race 9 here at Dark Intruders. Let's look at the total standings. Now, as you can see, from 7th to 16th down, they can no longer win and they can no longer podium. But if you're in 5th and 6th, you can podium. You just cannot win this Marble Funnel Tournament. As you can see, Glare has the lead by 7 over Cardboard, Wave, and Chemical. Those are the only 4 that can win this Marble Funnel Tournament. Let's see what they'll do. You do not want to miss the finale at the Woods. So stay tuned, everybody, for race 10 of this Marble Funnel Tournament action here in 2025. It is about that time as we are ready for the Marble Funnel Tournament 2025's final race. We're here at the Woods, home of Cardboard, right here for this final race. Let's look at our total standings. Only 4 marbles can win so far in this Marble Funnel Tournament. Dolphin, Tide Pool, that's a 56, cannot win, but they can still podium. If you're in red from 7th all the way down to last, you cannot win or podium here in this Marble Funnel Tournament. I'm Sam Lopeka. It's an 11-lap shootout, and we are ready to go here at the Woods for the final time here in the Marble Funnel Tournament. We will crown a champion here right after this race. Let's see who will do it. Glare is in the lead in the standings. Let's see if he'll be able to keep his crown. Here's the defending champion since last year's Marble Funnel Tournament. Can he repeat, or will another marble win it? Let's see right now as we have a great start to lap 1 with all of these marbles. Galactic looking like to have the lead, but Glare just that dominant to take home the lead and the win of lap 1 and the fastest lap 2 with a 21-2-1 to get things started off. Glare is like, he's not playing around. He just wants to win once again. You know, he's in that lead in the standings. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it as the final few marbles finish the course. With a nice trajectory, good pass there by Tidepool, as he does get in front of, it looks like Chemical that was there, as Dolphin finishes in the last run out. Now, with that being said, we are now moving on to the final few laps of this mobile funnel tournament series this year. Now we're on lap 2. Glare taking the lead. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it. He's one of the marbles to watch out for. Chemical, another marble to watch out for. The other two is Cardboard and Wave. Those are the only 4 marbles that can win this mobile funnel tournament. They will need a miracle to catch up with Glare in order to win it so far. So far, that looks like Rainforest that wins this lap. Alongside the other marbles that finished, there's Chemical, there's Sublime, and there was all of the others. Glare now finishing. And we got Tree, that looks like Tree with Blizzard that just finished just now. Then Juice. Juice is another great competitor out of his mobile funnel tournament debut, going back to last year, as we have the final 2 marbles finishing this course right now, and that completes that lap. And with that being said, we are now moving into our final few laps. You know, it's going to go by quick as we now head into lap 3. Rainforest takes the lead. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it as a swarm of marbles already in there in the funnels. But this guy literally looked like to take the lead, but it was blocked off by Blizzard and all of the others that just blocked it off too. Galactic looking like to get the lead, and he will take it, and he also takes fastest lap. Look at that, 19.66. Amazing job there for Galactic. 19.66 is amazing down the stretch. All the other marbles, though, completing this course very gently, but you know they love racing. Oh, Polar Sky beating Glare to the finish line. Wait a second, the Polar Sky just beating the defending champion Glare so far. But hey, the laps are not over yet as Egg finishes. We still have a lot more to go for, so anything can still happen throughout this mobile funnel tournament, and anything can happen via the standings, you know? Galactic taking the lead. Let's see if we'll be able to keep it. We had a cluster going on up top. We just freed it. Now the marbles are ready to go. Can't free them anymore. As you can see, they have to roll down by themselves. And it looks like Chemical takes the lead. Holy Sky in second place. There goes all the marbles trying to battle with each other. And it looks like Egg that took the win down the stretch there. You know, it's Egg, Rainforest in second, followed by Ice. Ice normally does not know for getting third place after getting last place on like almost every single other race, as Cardboard is in last place here in his home race right here at the Woods. So far, not happy are the fans. So I mean, like he got to get going if he wants to win this marble funnel tournament, because he is one of the marble contenders that can win. So let's see if we'll be able to do it in these final few laps. Now we're moving into lap 5. Egg taking the lead. See, we gotta see if he'll be able to keep it, because the swarm of marbles makes lead changes happen a lot faster and stuff like that. Space taking the lead. Oh, and he just gets hit by Tidefall just immediately after. Wow. And then now let's see who's gonna take the lead. Look like Tidefall. Oh my goodness, it is Tidefall that takes that lead. Rainforest in second place, along with Galactic. Juice now finishing the course, and every other marble also finishing this course. Amazing job there for Tidepool to win this lap. I mean, like, we'll see if we'll be able to keep it up throughout the whole course of the other laps, as Ice beats Cardboard to the finish line. Cardboard made up a spot from that last lap, but Egg didn't, as he drops all the way down to last after winning the last lap. How does that make sense? We have no idea down the stretch here. But hey, it's going to happen as we now move in to lap number 6 out of 11 here in race 10. Every marble is ready to go. And there they go down the stretch here. Glare taking the lead, look like down the stretch there, but no, Wave takes it. And the other marbles, just the gaggle of marbles, just swarming down the stretch. Glare with a nice cut to take the lead. Space follows closely behind, with Galactic and Polar Sky and Juice finishing in the next respectful places. Then the others just come on and follow the other marbles. Cardboard made it the spot. Nice cut there for Tree to take the win right over there in the battle with Ice. In the final two, the battle is going to be won by Chemical as Rainforest goes in last place so far. But that is the only a few more laps remaining, meaning we still have time for whoever wants to win this marble funnel tournament. Those 4 marbles really have to do something if they really want to win. Glare is in front so far. The other 3 have to really do good if they want to catch up to Glare, and have Glare do something bad down the stretch if they want to win. Blizzard taking the lead, followed by Tree. Then Galactic comes on in. Oh, nice move there by Tidepool in the Snake. You can get a lot of passes right there in that Snake portion of this track. That's what makes this track so interesting and so negotiable throughout the course of this marble racing funnels. Space now finishing, and then it looks like Ice finishing in last place. Once again, we talked about Ice earlier in this marble funnel tournament. He does not like finishing in last place, but we see him every single time finishing in last place. Not every single race, but like every single lap in a race or something similar to that down the stretch here in this marble funnel tournament. Now we're on lap 8, just getting closer to the finish line of this marble funnel tournament. Blizzard taking the lead. Let's see if he'll be able to keep it. He's in there with Glare and all the other dominant marbles. Oh, but he just gets picked off by Egg. Now Egg just takes the lead going into the final stretch. Tree now fighting, Glare fighting, and winning this battle, along with Wave finishing, and the solid colors also finishing. Rainforest, Blizzard, and Ice are the solid colors that just finished on the stretch there. Dolphin now finishing, and then the other 2 marbles also finishing. We have final 2 marbles. Space is going to be finishing in last place, but hey, we still have a few more laps remaining, so Space could make up those places, as the other marbles did as well here in this marble funnel tournament. Now we're about to get right into the final few laps. Now it's time to move on to lap 9. This has been a great marble funnel tournament. If you stick with us throughout the whole entire marble funnel tournament, then you are some real fans, you know. If you stick with us throughout the whole entire weeks of this, then man, you are just good, you know. That is Space that takes the lead there, excuse me. Down the stretch, and will be able to take the win. No, Cardboard, he wins a lap at his home race. Once down that stretch, Tree just came from behind and kicked him out of the finish line, but Cardboard won that one handily. And Glare's in the bottom 3 right now. This is some good chance for some other marbles to catch up so far. Glare just made it into the bottom 3, but it kind of favors the bottom when you're up at that starting grid with the sky rail, because you get more momentum and you're able to hit more marbles down the stretch. Speaking of, now we're into lap 10, the second to last lap of the marble funnel tournament. Who's going to grab it? Glare in the lead in the standings. The question is, will he be able to keep it? Looks like Galactic is taking the lead right now. Down in this lap, he's with Tidepool. Glare is in there. Space is in there. Other marbles are dropping, and Glare just winning again. If he keeps this up, he will be back-to-back champions in this marble funnel tournament series. 2 years in a row, it might be. Let's see if that will happen. As the final 4 marbles now finishing the course. Good battle in the funnel there. Ice won that battle, and then Cardboard beats Egg to the finish line. Wow, what a job there by Cardboard. He comes into 15th place after winning the last lap, excuse me. Down the stretch here, as we get ready for the final lap of the marble funnel tournament. Who gets the trophy here in 2025's marble funnel tournament? Who wins it? Actually, it's not about who gets the trophy. I mean, like, we don't have a trophy for them, which we did. But Cardboard taking the lead at his home field advantage. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Glare, if he finishes in 4th or higher, he's going to definitely win this. Oh, Dolphin wins the race with Wave finishing in 2nd and Cardboard finishing in 3rd. Those are our podium finishers, our final podium finishers. But with Glare finishing in 4th, if my math is correct, that means that Glare wins this year's marble funnel tournament. A back-to-back champion in a row there. 2 years in a row winning the marble funnel tournament. What a nice job by Glare. So even though Dolphin won this race, since Glare got 4th place, that means he is the Marble Funnel Tournament champion. Amazing job by Glare winning this Marble Funnel Tournament this year and last year. Good repeat. And congratulations to Dolphin for winning this race, followed by Wave in 2nd place and Cardboard in 3rd. The last 3 medals of this Marble Funnel Tournament. Here. Thank you for watching this Marble Funnel Tournament, guys, and let's just look up the final standings. Glare wins it by 3 over Wave, becomes the 2nd with Cardboard in 3rd. Those are our podium finishers for this Marble Funnel Tournament. Dolphins, Chemical, Typhoon, Tree, and Rainforest round out the top 8 all the way down to Sublime. Thank you for watching. Coming up next will be the Individual Marble League 2025. We will keep you posted when that comes out. As always, I'm Sam Opeka, signing off. What a race this was.